I've prepared a special song just for you.
Okay, it's story time. Oh, let me get the light on. Hi, everybody. Let's see. How does this thing work again? There it goes. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone had a nice weekend. Mine was fine, considering the fact that I had 2 extra days. So, you know, 4-day work weeks. Score. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I felt like the break I took was much needed. I'm thinking about like other things I can do to like kind of fix things out. But that being said, I'm having a good time. I had a good time. Today, I celebrated the Emperor's birthday by slacking off. No, I didn't. I actually did some like cut ups and some laundry. I took a long walk today as well. I think if I go to my activity, it'll tell me how many steps I took today. I'm up to 11,000 steps for the day. Yeah, I walked about from here in Nihonbashi all the way up to Ueno, which, you know, for people who are not aware of like how long of a distance that is, walking that is about 3 to 3.25 kilometers, or almost 2 miles, give or take. So it was a bit of a walk. Did a little bit, walked around the pond, took in the street vendors. I also on the way to Ueno, it's like Nihonbashi, Akihabara, Akachimachi, Ueno. So I stopped by an Akiba because it was the morning and everything was open, thankfully. I was expecting a lot more stuff to be closed, but thankfully a lot of it was still open. But I walked through and I was looking at the figurines, and then one of the billboards caught my eye from the Ami, which is one of the bigger figurine stores here in Japan. They do a lot of the anime otaku good stuff. And their figurines, I don't think I have any of their figurines. This one's from Musashi's from Good Smile Company, and Ami isn't itself the maker. They're just the retailer. That's the word I'm looking for. But anyway, the point is, I went through all of that because I shared this in my chat, my personal chat, but this was on advertisement, and I'm not, so it's been almost like, I would say like 4 or 5 years since I bought Musashi, and I told myself like that was the only one I ever truly wanted. Musashi was the only figurine, if I could find a good one, I would buy. And Musashi there is like 30,000 yen. So I guess inflation, given that this one is like, 45,000 yen now, 5 years later. That being said, it looks really good. I should take that off because, yeah, I'm gonna need to scrub this maybe. But anyway, just gotta be careful. But yeah. So maybe I can find an image of it next time. But okay, anyway, either way. Point is, hope you guys are doing. I took a look at that. I was like, it's coming out in August. Might want to take a look at it for, you know, I was like, okay, another way to think of it is this was literally like the next one I was thinking about for, like, this is literally like the next one I was thinking about in terms of like, yeah, that's, I probably want to get that. It's been a long time since I felt that way. Sorry for the rambling. I'm reeling right now. I think I need to definitely, well, I'll think about it for the most part, but I think I'm okay. Anyway. I think I'll be alright. But yeah, doesn't that look gorgeous? It looks great. So today we're going to continue the EVA event. I think we got to mission 5, but I want to keep going. And then barring that, or like after that, well, we'll see how far we get. We still got stage 29, although I definitely want to like give myself time to get ready for that. I feel like we're going to need to grind out a little bit more. But the EVA stuff we can definitely finish today. That's the real goal for today's stream. And then anything that happens is just delicious cake. Also, I have yet to do the gacha. And I gotta be honest, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks amazing. Helm is one of my favorite characters. I just am like, I don't know why I'm on the fence about it. I don't know why I'm on the fence about it specifically, because Helm is one of my favorites. I like the model.
I'm sure the bathroom is a bit warm due to all the steam.
She's popular
Sorry,
for a reason.
I'll get ready as quickly as I can and go out.
I'm just like, do I want to do this? Because I feel like...
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
You look great, Red. The thing that's going through my mind with it, guys, is that... Thanks, Naga. I like that one, too. I think the thing that's holding me back with it is... Money's gonna be not tight, but I'm not like a Scrooge or a miser with my money. I like to think I'm really, really generous with it. But for me, it's like, I got a game I want to purchase. I got a bunch of shit I gotta square away for the month before I do any real purchases. Is a gacha really what I want to do right now? And it's like, probably not. So I feel it's more of a timing thing on my part than anything else. You know what I mean? I feel like the desire's there. I like the character. I just don't know if I want to. The timing's there right now. Anyway, let's get our daily stuff out of the way, and then let's dive right into EVA. So let's just grab our daily freebies.
I'll build you everything you need.
And then we'll get into the heart and the meat and the bones and the crust and whatever you want. I just realized how big, ridiculously big this number is getting. Yeah, it's 100
Come again if
million.
you need anything.
Yeah, 122 million. It's getting ridiculous. If only that was real life, am I right, fellas? Ha ha. I'm sure that's sure that joke hasn't been told to death.
Another successful transaction. Doesn't it feel
Just
great
grab some spares.
spending money? Doesn't it feel
I'm
great
almost ready to get a
money?
smelter.
Are you looking for something?
Good. Another good thing is I've been doing the cooperative missions, so that means I'm getting more, what are these called again? Broken cores, that's right. So I'm getting a lot of broken cores. We need all the core dust and battle data we can get. Might as well grab them. We'll make this back up instantly when we go back and coordinate a mission for the day. Should I do that? Maybe. That could be a good way to get things going. But anyway, we're going to continue the story, which is basically what we found out last time is, like, I have no clue.
Dispatching now.
What was I going to say? What we found out is that this is based on End of EVA and the sequel to the original. So I am 320. Holy crap. No. I'm a little bit out of my element, is the thing. So I have a lot of things I've never seen. I'm not familiar with, like, all of the characters here. Can't believe I'm that high level. So it's been interesting. I mean, the core of the characters are still there. Asuka's still, like, a redheaded tsundere with a German accent. Rei is still a quiet, stoic girl with blue hair and pale skin. Sakura's new. She's a new girl. I don't know much about her, but she seems sweet. I don't recall seeing her in the. And then there's Misato, who's just nowhere to be found, but apparently she's now the leader of the Rebels? Is it fair to say the Rebels? Should I do this real quick? I'll do it real quick just to get out of the way. It'll take all but a second, and I could use every step I do. Because if I'm gonna play NIKKE for the night, I'm gonna get all my stuff out of the way.
Not looking good.
No, I'm too powered up for you, Enoch. I'm sorry. You'll just have to wait for the reset tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm too strong. I'm sorry. Has it always been this guy? I feel like he switched it around a little bit.
Fully active. Pierce through.
Just wait until I become an adult.
That one ball. Yeah, that one. He just looks like the shocked face, but happy.
You're mine.
Which is great. I always see that, like, oh, that makes me smile.
Should I push a little harder?
Apparently, this guy had 4 additional sections to carve out.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Hey, that's me. That's me. I'm hopeful I can get all the. I'm hopeful that I can get more of this. All right, so let's see here. I was working on feet because I wanted to get boots for everybody. I'm trying to work on getting the overclock gear set because like everybody needs better gear in general. So let's see how I do this time. I'm getting better at like practice makes perfect. I'm getting better at these little by little. I still make mistakes though.
One step at a
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
So I remember that's a taunt.
Wait a moment.
Let's keep the
It'll end
momentum
soon.
going.
I can't tell where the head is, or if it's just that head is so chunky.
Oh, no.
It's hard
I was just
to do
getting into the
damage to
groove.
it. What? Come on.
This is going on a bit long.
She jumped. She went. That
Fully
beam is
active.
what's killing me.
Just
Huh?
wait until I
Should I
become an
push a
adult.
little harder?
Is the beam what's killing me? Like lately, I've been noticing when I fight Harvester, like all of a sudden, like one of my Nikkes just goes poof.
Better reload.
Oh, it's that. That's the head. Okay.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become
Everyone,
an adult.
give them everything you've got.
Yeah, Crown is just taking damage like crazy.
I was just getting into the groove. Oh no, I was just getting into the groove. Fully active. Hit.
Just wait until I
Let's
become
keep
an
the
adult.
momentum
The
going.
infinite ammo trick is helping a
Reload.
little bit, I feel. Plus, that their abilities, Naga's abilities to heal and proc are really good. All right.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine?
Defense, defense. All right, now you can
Fully
unload.
active.
Down with those who would threaten the
Target
kingdom.
ahead.
Can I get the 3? Can I get the 3 today? Nope, apparently not, because that's immune. I don't have whatever it takes to beat that. Hey, Soup!
Oh,
How you
no.
doing?
I was just getting into the groove. Why don't we just develop something like an
As long as we're together, I will never
No,
fall.
I did better that time. You need water unit, mate. All right. Thanks for letting me know, man. Oh, I see. Only water can get. He need your weakness.
Did you see that?
All right.
I'm
We'll have to
strong,
look into that.
but my
Good
comrades
to
are
know.
stronger.
I got a
As
pilgrim
long
boots.
as we're
That's good.
together, I will never fall.
Matisse boots, Macillus boots. Sorry, not Matisse. But though Matisse is part of Macillus, so I guess it counts. All right, okay, got all the dailies out of the way. I kind of want to check the armor real quick to see if this works with any of my squad mates. I'm sure it will to a degree. Rappy got Rappy got a new pair of boots. I'll level them up a little bit right away. Is anyone else going to take advantage of this? Helm, do you need some new boots? You can take those. Anyone else? Yulia. Each boss must have QTE according. I learned something today. I didn't realize that's how the weakness. I thought the weakness system just added like additional damage or something. I didn't realize that's also an additional thing. You see how stupid I am when it comes to NIKKE soup? I don't know how I've gotten this far, to be honest with you. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Today was the observance of the Emperor's birthday. So I had the day off. Not everybody. It's one of those, like, I guess America would call this a bank holiday, basically. Like, a lot of things are closed, but you can still, like, go get a sandwich or something like that, you know? Anyway, alright, so we did all that. Everybody's armed to the teeth. Because I treat my NIKKEs good. Or I try to treat my NIKKEs good. Alright. I guess in that case, we can put the rest of it into... We can get it to level 3. We can only get to level 3 at best. Alright. That's fine. The thing is, like, when she gets overclocked, then that'll be good. 317, 323. Community already figured out which team for each boss. Okay, then I'll definitely go watch the community site. That'll be something else to do. Alright, good to know, good to know, good to know. That means I can start I'm gonna have to start making specialist interception teams. I've gone too deep into the NIKKE pit. The pit of NIKKE. I got enough burst manuals. I don't have any burst manuals. I got a lot of skill manuals now, thankfully. I feel like I should just keep prioritizing. I think the only way to do this realistically is to focus on one at a time. So, Rappy, how close are you, girl? How many more burst manuals you need? So this is all burst, right? Okay, so I can leave these alone. I just need a couple more sim rooms for the last burst manuals, and then she'll be online there. These are all skill. We got skill manuals. Enough for one update. So which one do I do? Skill 2 or skill 1? Each effects, burst stand effects. Cooldown of burst skill seems pretty good. Optimal for unit is mostly 777. Okay. Both of these are pretty good. This one's just based on damage. Like, if I go into here, this is just going to basically up the damage. Applies M to electrocode enemies continuously. Activates after 120 normal attacks. Basically, it increases the amount of explosives. Some unique units want 10, 10, 10. Some can do 10, 4, 10. That's fascinating, actually. I didn't realize. I figured, like, the game would basically be like, no, you want to max them all out. But, like, the community is like, nah, dog, you don't need to waste your time on some of these things. That's good to know. I have a lot of skill manuals to get through. Battlefield Assessment feels like the one I want to max out first. Because it makes bursts go faster. Am I maybe overthinking that? It feels like that's the one I want to max out first over skill 2. Battlefield Assessment feels stronger or more useful to me. And then we just wait for next week, and then I can max out her burst. I'm gonna go with that. My gut tells me this one max out this one first. And then for this one, we can at least get it prepared. You need 135 minus 44. That's 31, 91. You need 91 more of these. So 91. There we go. So you'll be ready for next time. Red Hood is one of must 10-10. Well, luckily she's already there, because I already did that for her. Okay, so you'll be ready to get this next time. We don't have to worry about more of those. You can cheap with S3 at 10 first. Okay. Should I do this too? I guess I should. So you need another... Wait, 270 plus 135. So 270 plus 135. You need 300. No, you need 405 manuals? Holy shit. That's a lot. Girl, Rappy, girl, I'm not made of code manuals, you know. So I have 135, you need 405, so you need another 270, I guess. DPS unit 1 S310. Okay. I'm just gonna do this in prep for her, but girl, I'm not made of manuals. You know this, right? All right, that'll. So now, the reason I do that is because if I do the math, all I need to do is just do sim room, and everything else will be done eventually. She's nearly maxed out, which is great. And then the only thing I can think of doing for her is equipment, crystals, and getting this doll up to snuff, which is gonna take a while. But we can do that. All right. Thanks for all the advice, Soup. I do appreciate it. I'm trying to listen. I'm not the best NIKKE player, but I play it enough to, like, know most of the ropes. I think. That's a lot. Alright. I'm gonna need a lot more of those boxes. What's... I get enough for this. What's the gear? Tetra. We got a pair of Tetra boots for some lucky lady. Is it gonna go to Noir? I guess so. She is a DPS. Alright. Noir, have a new pair of boots. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Any pilgrims? I think that was a pilgrim. No, that's just attacker. Never mind. Alright. Let me just check Outpost real quick. I don't know if I got enough core dust to get to 280. I think I was, like, really in the Nope, I was wrong. I thought I was much more in the deficit than I thought. What? I can get to 280. 156 million battle data. Alright, well. Level me up. 280. That feels like an accomplishment in and of itself. And we did the dailies for the day. Great. Excellent. Alright. What's this? Did my infrastructure level up? I don't think so. No, we got a lot of ways to go for infrastructure. Is it just because my NIKKEs grew? I think Soup, you told me that, right? This just general research just grows as you grow, as your NIKKEs level up. Well, might as well level up. Yeah, kinda up. Yep. Alright. Don't forget to keep leveling up your NIKKEs. I won't, Tip. Stickers. The bane of my existence. What is that one? Oh, not Paradise. Okay, it is a kitten. Alright. Alright. I think all the general nonsense is out of the way. What did 280 bring my squad to? 319, 324? Okay, not a bad, a noticeable increase. Red Hood. Red, you gotta be at least, like, yeah, you're over 80,000 now. That's good. Alright, enough nonsense. Let's...
I've prepared a special song.
Thanks, Dice. Anyway, back to it. Alright. Last time on Evangelion's second quest. So, basically, the Gatekeeper's come back to do its naughty business. Only this time we're with the second spawn of our Eva friends, who are now part of this resistance group. Now, this is me learning this as well. Hello, Saiso, barks for Yandere. That is quite the title, sir. Hello there. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard. Glad to meet new people. Please. Chapter 20, Nihilister makes... Oh, well, say so. Can I call you say so? First of all, I feel your pain. Nihilister wrecked me for the longest time. So can I ask you? Let me talk to you a little bit
I'll
because
follow along.
why do I sound like L.A. Knight when I say that? Hold on. Now, no, let's be nice. So, can I ask you a question? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Is that coming up? I think it is. Did that show up? I hope it did. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if that alert went off. I wasn't paying that much attention. Context switch. When you're fighting Nihilista, are you using auto-fire mode? Thank you, Soup. Are you using auto-fire mode? Because one thing I learned, or when I was looking up, like, how do I beat this girl? Everyone was recommending you can't use auto-fire mode to beat her. You have to actually, because you have to manually aim for the quick time event. So it's better and recommended to do manual fire for the entire fight. Okay, so that's one thing I had to do, is because I was like, at that point, I was like, oh, I can't do auto-fire anymore? Crap, okay, I gotta actually try? Okay, that's one thing. Yeah, so that's one thing. The other thing is, who's your squad? Like, who are you pulling into the squad? Because one thing I just learned from Soup here is that quick time events tend to react, and Soup, feel free to correct me.
Proceeding
it sounds
to
like
target.
quick time events react better if you have the proper weaknesses on your team.
You want me to go there?
In order: Naga, good. Leader, good. SBS, Sakura, Black Shadow. Scarlet, Black Shadow. Red Hood, Alice. That seems like a pretty solid team. What would you say is the part you're struggling at? Or like, I guess, what level are you? And what is the part where you keep getting stuck? Is it just the last, like,
Oh,
push
right,
where,
not
like,
there.
she becomes a fire?
I knew that.
Is it, like, only Anomaly a busted? No rain team. No regen team. Got it. No regen team. I think you mean regen?
Come on, let's
Like
go.
no support or sustain? Although leader's on the team, that should not be a problem. No regen, yeah. Leader is good because she has attack power. She also helps with cover, right? That could be important. Regen is important because of all the burn. 171 is level. Then the last push, yeah, try 20 times. We can't get past her HP bar 8. Leader doesn't have a doll, though. That could also help. I'd say, like, having... Like, the dolls have been kind of a boon in a lot of ways for me, too. So I could say that helps.
I'll follow along.
What else could I offer as advice or support? I mean, if all else fails, like, there's nothing... Do you have,
Did you see that? I'm strong, but my comrades are stronger.
I'm guessing since you're level 171, you don't have the synchronization device unlocked fully yet?
Proceeding to target.
Nihilus is doable 160 team, but want Crown. Right. But Crown's a Pilgrim, and Pilgrims are kind of rare to get. But you can get her in the general pool. You can get her, but it's not exactly easy to get a Pilgrim. Just say, I gotta go get a Pilgrim. What else could we offer for support? I could possibly swap out Naga and Alice for Blanca Noir. Both would have dolls, just not leveled up. It's possible. That's about... I mean, Blanca and Noir work really well together. Bunny plus Laplace. Yeah. That's not a bad call, and Blanca's a great defender. She's got a little sustain. She's got a little
Come on, let's go.
sustain to her. Blanca's one of the...
All right,
Blanca's
not there.
Blanca's like one of the best
knew that.
defender units in the entire game, right?
All right, not there. I knew that.
Okay, Soup, we gotta be a little bit... We gotta...
Come on, let's go.
I admit I gotta level up Laplace, but let's be a bit patient here, okay? We're not gonna go, this route of, like, just crushing on people, right? Yeah, gotta be nice, okay?
All right, not there.
You're only 160. You're only
I knew that.
171 for a month. That's pretty good, actually.
Proceeding to
It took me
target.
a long ass time to get that much level, so good for you on that.
You want me to go there?
1 month and 171. I think that's pretty good. Like, it took me a long ass time to get that up that high. Then again, I didn't play all the
Come
time.
on,
but,
let's
like,
go.
that's pretty good. You got some talent there, say so. Give you that. But anyway,
Come on, let's go.
if all else fails, you know, patience
Proceeding
is
to
virtue.
target.
Just keep grinding. Eventually, you will beat Nihilister. And it took me like, I want to say it took like after I figured out the strategy and after I like swapped a few people around, it only took like another 4 or 5 tries. Of like, okay, just got to memorize the patterns, just got to be patient, and then Red Hood helped a lot because she just wrecks shit. I'm really glad I have Red, but I think it's just be like, don't beat yourself up. It'll come in time. Don't worry about it too much. And Nihilister is like not even. I don't want to. Nihilister's a good test because if you can beat her, it'll give you the patience and the fortitude to endure the next few fights. Because the one that really killed me. So Nihilister had me stuck for a little bit, but the one that got me stuck for like months was chapter 20. I think it's chapter 22. The boss for chapter 22 really got me stuck for a while.
Oh, right. Not there. I knew that.
Go full gas, don't hurt. Yeah, like Nihilister demands you come at her full force. That is also correct. You need to go at her, like, if you don't, you're dead. Because, well, to be fair, she will kill you.
Along.
My CP is at 113. That sounds fairly strong. I don't remember what what requisite levels are at that point, but that sounds plenty strong to me. But keep at it. The requirement is around 130. Okay, so
Want me to go there?
there you go. You're still a little bit below the threshold, so give yourself some patience. Be patient with yourself.
on, let's
You'll
go.
get there. Yeah, like you can push yourself you can push yourself a little bit, but like, give yourself some credit. The fact that you're getting, because Nihilister has like, I want to say about 100 plus bars. You get her down to 8. Like you're getting close. You just got to keep pushing at it. Anyways, so nice to meet you. Say so. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. I like the badge. I see the badge there. It's really cute. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get on with the story. All right. So, last time on the Goddess of Victory, NIKKE, having reunited with their old friends from the other world, Commander Merc and the Counters find something a bit funny. The Oscar they knew is one from a different dimension, it seems, along with the mysterious Ray and the newcomer Sakura. It turns out that they are not the Ray and Oscar they knew, but rather from a new dimension, where they are part of the resistant unit WILLE, who fight against the supposed heroes of NERF. It is Angel vs. Angel, Evangelion vs. Evangelion, and only fate knows who will emerge the victor.
Proceeding to target.
Anyway, let's keep going. We're gonna finish this today. We'll go, and we'll keep going. So just like last time, Gatekeeper created another huge enemy you call Phantom. We have no choice. We need to wake Gatekeeper up somehow. To do that, we need to get as much information as possible from those who came from the other world. The advanced squad will also be transporting weapons for them. If you want to do real advice, do daily. If you want real advice, do daily for 7 days. Touch grass. Meanwhile, do other content. Yeah, and then come back. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Is like eventually, if you do the content, you get the skill. You level up your skills. You level up your Nikkes. You will eventually get through it. You will be able to pull through it. The game can be hard. But remember, it's a gacha, and it wants you to keep playing, so you'll be able to grind up enough where you can just plow through things. But enjoy the game. There's a lot to enjoy. The fact that you're at level 20, and let me say this: after 21 and after 22, like 21, 22, 20 through 25 has been one of the best runs of content I feel for NIKKE so far that I've seen. I got a lot more to see. But 20 through 25 was a real blast. So you're gonna have you're at a fun time for it. So keep at it. Say so. Well, I'll go and report to the higher ups. I'll leave the field operations to you. I'll do my best. I'll deliver the rest of the information. First, another D-Wave has appeared around the Phantom. I want to smash Dragon. Don't worry, you'll smash Dragon. I believe in you, say so. You know what would be weird is like NIKKE, like a lot of other gachas, like had like a support mechanic where like you could call in a friend's like NIKKE for support. But then again, I think that would be incredibly imbalanced to a degree. Unless they like did like level cap or level sync kind of thing. However, it would be nice for like for some fights where it's like you must have this NIKKE in order to survive. Like when I did the level 22 boss, the chapter 22 boss, it's like you must have this NIKKE is the perfect NIKKE for this guy. It's like, well, I don't have that one. Do I have a friend who has that one? That'd be kind of nice. It'd be nice to be like, you know, like, because like for example, like one of the NIKKEs like everybody says like is a must-have is Dorothy. It's like, well, I don't have Dorothy. If I had a friend who had Dorothy, I'd borrow their Dorothy, but I don't have Dorothy myself, you know. Anyway. At the same time, a massive number of raptors seems to be gathering in the sea. Not the sea. Can raptors swim? Modernia would be awesome to have, or Crown. Yeah, well, I think they're all both in the general pool, so if you keep at it, if you keep pulling in the general pool, say so, you will eventually grab one of them. Don't lose hope. Hope for humanity. Hope for the surface. You'll do it. I believe in you. I believe. So I gotta ask, don't have Doro? Suck to be you. Yeah, well, sucks to have such a silly emote like yours, Soup. Got him. I gotta ask, like, say so, before I continue my voice acting, and terrible voice acting, who is your favorite yandere? Do you have a favorite yandere? Before the Phantom was blurry and the D-Wave was unstable, but now it's becoming clearer, and the signal's much more stable. Judging by the amount of D-Wave emitted, it seems to be getting stronger, but it's not fully formed yet. I can't even imagine how powerful it will be once it's fully formed. That's an interesting info. We have to deal with it before that happens. It's okay if you don't want to tell me. I was just curious because I saw the names like, who is the favorite yandere? Do I have a favorite yandere? I don't think I know a lot of yandere characters, if I'm honest. Well, if I think about it, I'll think about it. I'd have to think about it myself. I will try to have an answer before the end of the stream for that. Exactly. Maybe I can do a poll, like, who's the favorite yandere? The support squad has been already dispatched, but they're delayed. But they're delayed because they ran into a large number of raptors on the way. I have to say my favorite IRL yandere is my friend who's a VTuber. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. VTubers, they have it rough. Not rough. VTubers is interesting. I think that's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I said rough. I guess maybe like... You know what, Merc? If you don't have a complete thought, you don't have to put it out there. I know this is a stream and it's supposed to be free flow, but like, you don't have to say every thought that pops in your head. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Anyway, that's cool. I'm glad you have a friend who's a streamer and a VTuber. That's cool. Neat. That's what I was gonna say. I'm slightly familiar with the technology behind it, but I'm not all that. I don't know much about the world of the VTubers, but it might be cool. It's cool that you have a friend who knows a bit about that. Anyway, I have a problem. I'm giga craving tamarine. Got gifted a kilo, and my brain will eat it with one sitting, but my stomach is gonna kill. Tamarine. Oh, okay. Can you, like, do you have a place to, like, freeze it or store it? Do you have, like, I don't know, like an ice box? Like, you don't have to eat, I would not eat the whole kilo, for sure. But is there a way to store it? Tamarine. I want to eat it now. You can eat it. I didn't say you couldn't eat it, Soup. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to eat a kilo of it. No. Okay, Soup, I'm going to have to say, if for your own sake, do not eat all of that. You will regret it. You don't listen to your stomach. Listen to your brain. Even though technically it's your brain telling you this, but still, like, the point is like, you gotta use some common sense, buddy. Brain want to eat. Yes, I know. That's why it's sending the signal. But, like, let's see. Can I see? Tamarine. Tamarine's the fruit, right? Tamarid. Yeah, tamarid. A pod from the tamarid tree that's sweet and sour. With a date. A kilo of tamarid. That's a lot. You know, I think I've had these before. Why do they look so phallic? Do not eat all of that. I would just say, please. Please, soup, don't. I can't... Oh, it D at the end. Tamarid. It's okay, but please. Please don't eat the whole kilo. Anyway. You're good. Soup, it's okay, man. Listen, I understood. Like, I hate that with some people where, like, you know how you say something and then they're, like, have to correct you? It's like, you understood me enough to know what I meant, so, like, why are you correcting me? Like, I already got it. See, like, okay, so, like, okay, you've eaten a fifth of it. So, what I would do in that case, soup, is maybe give it, like, 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe the hunger will go away, right? Also, if it's a fruit... No, you're good. You're good, soup. You're good. I might ask for, like, a clarification every now and then, but you're fine. I guess the thing is, like, give it, like, 5 or 10 minutes, see if you still feel the need to eat it. Can you... If it's a fruit... The thing with fruit is... normally you would store it in, like, a dry, temperature-controlled place. I don't know how you would do it with tamarind. I've never seen it before, so I don't know what's the best way to, like, preserve tamarind or eat it later. Maybe you can freeze-dry it. I don't know. I'll think about it later. The Ark has sent multiple squads to clear the route. So, until they arrive, please ask those on site to continue the defense. Got it. With this situation, we can't expect long-range transport support. But isn't this operation getting bigger and bigger? Who's coming this time? Would it be Absolute? Or Matisse? Maybe both. True. It's a dangerous situation. It's been both a blessing and a curse that we're far from the Ark. We won't be able to rely on Ark support for a while. We have no choice but to face the Phantom on our own. Of course, we should hear what everyone has to say. Context. I only have this once a year, and this year's season is under-yielding. They don't ship in my province. This is off-season type of shit. Oh. Well, I can see why you have such a craving for it. That's completely understandable. It's one of those things that's like, look, I only get this, like, once a year, and I got a huge... you also said it was a gift, right? So it's like, I want it. I want my gift, right? I totally get that. I totally get where you're coming from with that, soup. I just like anything that much is just gonna make you feel miserable, and I don't want you to feel miserable, soup. I just want you to be, you know, have your treat, enjoy it, but like, you know, I just don't want you to be. Wait, I just don't want, like, the other thing I'm worried about is like, if you, so let's say you did eat all of it and you went to bed and you had the worst night of your life, like, I never want to eat it again. Like, well, now you have something you don't want to eat anymore, which kind of sucks, right? That's the other thing I'm thinking about, is like, I'm trying to avoid trauma, I guess, for some way. Of course, which is your... I would say Kashiwagi from Peach Girl. She'd be up there. The classic Yuno Gasai from Future Diary. Kaede Fuyo of Shuffle. Kind of top 3, but... You know what? I'll have to go look the... You know what? I'm going to be completely honest, say so. I'll have to look at those girls up, but they sound interesting. Let me do this real quick. I might as well, because I'm already derailed. Say Kashiwagi. Kashiwagi. From Peach Girl. Oh, okay. Kashiwagi Sai is the main antagonist. Is she's the main villain or antagonist? Okay. She's manipulative, rude, prone to jealousy, and she will blatantly lie to get what she wants. So she's a bit like... She sounds a little bit like Sin to that regard. Okay, next one. Yuno Gasai. She is the face of Yandere. Really? From Future Diary. Yuno Gasai. Yuno is the main female. She's the protagonist. So wait, the yandere, Ye Yuno is the yandere. She's a yandere. Is ambiguous for the most part. Oh, this is just the wiki reading. For the most part, she's ambiguous. Is ambiguous. For the most part, she's sweet, feminine, and sometimes shy when around Yukiteru, but this masks her dark and sanguinary side. Okay. Ruthless, cold, and calculating. She has little, if any, problem with using and taking advantage of others for her goals. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty yandere to me. Also, I don't like the way she's holding those scissors in the picture. That seems a bit, why are you holding them like that? Kaede Fuyo. From Shuffle. I'm glad that these are, like, first of all, thank you for giving me such easy ones to look up. Basically, I just type in their name, and they're the first hits on all of them. Kaede is an attractive young lady with a very modest, polite, clear edge. She's also excellent. She frequently bruises Rin Tsuchimi to the point she neglects. She's a classic sense of yandere. Her eyes become soulless, the usually gentle face becomes hostile and menacing when she's in that state. She seems to have severe mental distress and acts violently when great shock upsets her. Yeah, those are yandere eyes. Those are definite yandere eyes. Okay! Good yanderes. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, say so. I'll have to think about it a little bit for myself. Alright. Can I get back on? Can I get on with it? Yes! Get on with it! Of course, we should hear what everyone has to say. Understood. I'll share the information with everyone. Please. Please do. I'll talk to Helm myself. Roger that. Alright, Helm. I gotta give you the bad news. We're gonna be stuck here a while. I arrive at Helm's room and lightly knock. I swear to God. Is this gonna be is this gonna be your, buy the gotcha skin? I swear to God, she's gonna be in the bathtub, isn't she? I arrive at Helm's door and lightly knock on the door. But there's no response. Helm? I turn the knob slightly. It's not locked. I have the gotcha. I'm on the fence about the gotcha skin. Don't get me wrong. I love Helm. Helm's one of my girls. She's one of mine. It's just a timing thing for me mostly. It's like, do I want to buy that or do I want to buy a Unicorn Overlord and play that game? It's one of those things. I find it strange, so I let myself in. Helm? Why is she in my commander's room? A cloud of white smoke blocks my vision. What is this smoke? I can't see anything. It's steam, you dum-dum. Through the haze, I spot a door emitting smoke. Don't tell me. Helm! Water gushes out from the shower head, and the bathroom is filled with steam. Someone suddenly stands up from the tub and quickly approaches this way. I gotta admit, looks great. I mean, every time I see him, like, yeah, Helm's great. Subordinate? What are you doing here? Is there some urgent matter? No, I was just worried about you. The booty on her, though. I mean, she got cake. She's got massive ballasts. You know, I was worried about you. I see. I appreciate your concern. Thanks to Seraphim, my injuries have been healed. I've regained my strength. Now I'm preparing to return as soon as possible. Did she just realize that I've seen her? Although she's fully clothed. I mean, not fully clothed, but clothed. Let's not say fully clothed. She's clothed. Helm urgency grabs the towel. Subordinate! Huh? Could you close the door? Right. Sorry. I quickly close the door. That's not what I meant. Are you gonna keep standing there? Sorry. Sorry, I'll leave right now. Wait. I don't mind if you stay here. I'll get changed quickly, so please wait. Helm! Your injury's okay? Are you done with the repairs? Yeah, I'll join the operation from here on. It looks like it'll take some time for ARC support to arrive. That means we need to defeat the Phantom ourselves. Helm's right. Now's the time for the Admire to take action. How's the Admire's condition? The repairs are complete. So it's our turn to take down the Phantom, huh? That's right. According to Anchor's observation report, the Phantom isn't moving at all. This might be our chance. Mast is also a good girl. Mast is very fun. I like them both because they remind me of Kankore characters. They basically have like boats and guns and all that. They're fun. And they're also just fun characters. Sakura, what do you think? Please let me help. If you don't wake up the gatekeeper, they'll be able to return to their world, right? They won't be able to return to their world, right? Right. From what we've seen so far, taking down the Phantom is a must. Then let us decide on a strategy. The Admire can be piloted without any issues. But to effectively attack the enemy, we need the help of those who know them best. That's right. So the three of you will be at the front lines. Are you okay with that? Already spending, damn. I managed to get the mast made and the anchor made on the first 10 pulls for both. Damn. That is nice. Congratulations on that. I did get mast. I didn't get anchor, unfortunately. But I did get mast, and I was happy with that. I'm sure anchor will be, get a re... Well, she'll get a re thing. It's... Oh, up, thumb up. That's interesting. That's an interesting emote. I like that one. Soup, you got your own emotes. They're great. I like this one. It's 0 up, thumb up. Reminds me of a game I used to play as a kid. Thumbs up, 7 up. Anyway. I don't mind. Of course. Mark 09 has been damaged. I steal from Epic 7. Ah, that's a fun game. I played it a while back. Although I didn't really like the gacha system. It seems like a fun one. Game has a lot of emotes. That's okay. I might give Epic 7 another try. I'm using my gems on reg pulls for Moderna Crown chances instead of banner pulls and saving those for later ones. You know what? That's not the worst thing. Especially because like you can save like the special tickets you get like each event and stuff and all the the freebies for like someone you really, really want. Like, personally speaking, I might start saving up really, really hard for like the summer event because I'm going to want to go hard on the summer event. The Mighty Tools Squad repaired it, so it's working now. Thanks. Then, Ray, you'll join us. Start by scouting the sea. The goal is to find the Wunder and anything that can give us an advantage. Like, while I want Asuka because she's good, I need them Pilgrims. Pilgrims are valuable. Asuka's good, though, so you won't exactly be wasting your time, but yeah, Pilgrims are great.
I'll show you what a true
That's why
pirate
they're so
can
hard to
do.
get. Hi, Helm.
Even a hero needs to
You will be
once
such...
in a while.
Yeah.
You're tougher than I thought.
Well, listen to Soup. Soup's got opinions. Soup's got something to say about this. He plays it a lot,
We can
game
do
a
it
lot more than
faster.
me. Boom.
We won! We did it!
Good job, Pepper. What's the wait?
The ocean is calling us!
Don't spend more gem on normal banner. There'll be Pilgrim banner up in May. Okay.
A sip of rum.
Oh, a new... Oh, is there a new Pilgrim coming out? Is it a new Pilgrim?
Reloading.
Or a
Cover me.
revamp?
You're tougher than I thought.
Nah, I'm curious.
Even a hero
Pilgrim
needs
drop
to
will be
try
boosted
once
up.
in a
That's
while.
good advice there. You want Pilgrims, start saving tickets and gems for that.
We won! We did it!
Sure did. That's awesome to hear. Commander. I guess if you wanted to still pull stuff, like... I guess if you still wanted to, you could, like it's not hard to get a lot of gems. At least I'd have no trouble because I play the game on a daily basis. I feel like, every now and then I might spend a little money on the game. But regardless, the point is, you can wait till maybe like end of March, April. Like if you wait till end of March and give it like a month or so to just grind out gems, you probably still get a lot. We usually get like 5 cent tickets. 1% for banner, 1% for the rest, 2% normal unit. And they're boosting that, you're saying. Yeah, because it's like a zero. It's actually half a percentage point. Like, first it's the 1% normal for the SS or 2% for the SSR, and then it's like a 1 out of 4 out of the 2% for like a Pilgrim. So like a 0.5% real shot, something like that. Gonna be a lot of bait banners after the collab. Oh, I'm sure. But I think like this collab's been successful. I think I said this last time as well, that out of all the gachas I played, I think it's been rare to see a continuation of a collab event. Like, this is the first part 2 of a collab event I've ever seen. I don't remember that ever happening before, which is kind of amazing. So I'm guessing this collab's worked really well. I'm on the NA server, say so. I'm actually on the say so. I could probably I would move the global, but I would unfortunately probably lose all of my NIKKEs unless I could transfer the account. Otherwise, it'd be on the global server. Global or maybe the JP server. How you feel this Asuka gacha? I already got it. The Asuka gacha. Oh, do you mean the costume gacha, or do you mean like the banner? Because I already have Asuka. I already have the new Asuka. I don't really feel about doing the costume gacha yet. Is there a particular part you're thinking? The skin. So the costume gacha. I like it. But, you know, being someone who's never been, like, the biggest Eva fan, I don't feel the need to grab it, if that's the case. If that makes sense. Oh, speaking of, I should switch out the squad. You can't migrate servers, and I'm on global. Yeah. So, until they figure out a way to, like, transfer accounts, I'm kind of stuck on NA for now. That's okay. The anchor is located in the Wunder. While we're in the sea, even my all-purpose firepower can't beat the anchor's radar. Then it's not really all-purpose, is it? There's too many raptures. There's too many raptures. The raptures seem really interested in that ship. It's like a legendary treasure ship. Why are the raptures so interested in the Wunder? I did see a lot of stuff piled inside, but I saw it too. But I don't know what's attracting the raptures. Did they just want to take something powerful? That friend I was telling you about, that's a VTuber? Yeah. That could be it. Everyone loves strong firepower. They sure do. She just texted me. Congratulations to her. Congrats to your VTuber friend. Then sends the little Debbie snack. But Tish. Yeah. Because she's a friend, and that's what friends do. My friends fuck with me all the time. My real life friends. They fuck with me all the time. That's cute. That's cute, though. Was it the oatmeal cream pie, the little Debbie? I haven't had those in a long time. I used to be a fudge round kid. Back in the day, I was a fudge round kid. I would pound those fudge rounds daily. I'd just be pounding fudge every single day. That's funny. Anyway. The Snickerdoodle cream pie one. They make Snickerdoodle cream pie ones? That must be a new little Debbie snack. I don't remember those at all. But that sounds good. I love Snickerdoodles, and I love... Well, the second half. But anyway. Did you find a route to approach the Phantom? If you're gonna... For reference. Hold on, I can find it. Hold on. Debbie. Snickerdoodle cream pie. Images. Oh, these look relatively new. My friend's a small Karina gown. She's slightly sus. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not a crime to be a little sus. It's only if you're completely sus. This is new. But this would be something I would be all about as a kid. I'm looking it up right now. I would be, if I was a kid still like eating like a bunch of this stuff, I would be all over this snack. This looks really good, and it has like cinnamon and sugar in it. So it's a Snickerdoodle cream pie with cinnamon. I'm like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. That looks really good. I wonder if they ship to Japan. That'd be nice. All right. Now. All right, moving on. That's great. Well, thank you for letting me know. Say so. I learned something today. Did you find a route to approach the Phantom? Won't be easy. The L barrier around the Phantom is too strong. You won't be able to fight in that situation. Oh! We have that! Oh, sure. I mean, we could do that. I'm always down to give people social points. I'll do that. We'll do that before the end of the stream. You know, I might ask for a repeat, but I'll be happy to add you or send an invite. The Wunder has ceiling pillars. What do they do? With those, we can restore the surrounding environment. So the ceiling pillars can remove the L barrier in a specific area? Exactly. If they're working properly, of course. Is there a way to transport the ceiling pillars? There should be a transport ship nearby that can move them. We can bring them to the Admirer with that. You're amazing, Sakura. The Wunder really has everything. But your world seems way more dangerous than I imagined. This coming from a niece who's been like, well, she's gone through some shit. Let's put it that way. By the way, Ray, what kind of life did you have? Fighting, sleeping, and then fighting. And you're okay with that? Yeah. Anyway, our goal is getting on board the Wunder. Alright, let's go! I'm still getting over that Asuka has the Spear of Longinus, and Ray's holding a scythe of something. The Kabbalah symbolism's still there.
Reload, reload, reload!
Reload, 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 reload?
Reloading. Cover me!
There's a lot of reloading. I can't hit for shit with this thing. I gotta get better at, like, grenade launches in general.
Even a hero needs to recharge once in a...
But my Nikkes are too strong. This is baby stuff.
Shiver me timbers! We won!
We sure did, Helm. You know, Ray, are you sure you're not the Ayanami Ray we met before? I'm not sure. You don't know? Everyone's calling you Ray, but you're a different person. Yeah. Well, who cares? Everyone has their own story. Speaking of which, Ray, I saw you looking at my fish tank earlier. Do you like fish? Yes. They're very pretty. Then, would you like to learn how to fish? You might catch an even prettier one. Is it common for Nikke to stutter when moving a mouse across the screen? I uninstalled and reinstalled that fix, but now it's doing it again. Stuttering, screen stutter. I don't know, but it could be something with like maybe your rate, a frame rate or something like that you have. Might check your settings, your video settings a little bit. I can show you mine later. It sounds like something, yeah, it sounds like a frame rate thing, to my understanding. To what you're telling me. I don't know entirely though. I'd have to think about that. You might catch an even prettier one. I have a set for work, though it's not really for fishing. Did you just trade her scythe for like a fishing spear and a basket? Okay. Oh, looks like I struck a chord. Let's go to that fishing spot I found earlier. It's gonna be fun. Really? Catching fish is fun. It's the fishing itself I truly enjoy. The thrill of waiting quietly in a peaceful spot for a big catch. I'll teach you Fishing 101. POS always has problem. Context, I'm confident that I have the most bugs in this game. Thanks. Fishing. If this peace could last, of course, there would be no more fighting, and no one would get hurt. Let's do our best together. Huh? Even if it's hard to prevent anyone from getting hurt, we can still do our best to heal them. What do you say? Of course. I'd gladly help you whenever you need me. Makes me happy to hear you just saying that. It shouldn't be any problem with that because I always have same spec. It's reassuring to have a doctor who's ready to help. It could also just be a network thing, maybe. Thank you, Sakura. Don't mention it. I'm grateful for your concern. Everyone's so carefree. Are you worried about the mission? It's not that. I'll be in my room. Let me know when you're ready to go. You got it, Asuka. Helm? Helm? What's wrong? You're here, subordinate. Mighty Tools has arrived at the Admire. They're checking the ship and remodeling the rooms as Asuka requested. This is the room they're remodeling. Want to take a look? They even remodeled the clinic. Pepper will be happy. Yeah, the new clinic will have a new steam therapy device that Pepper prepared. I tried it. It's amazing. Then what I saw in your room earlier, I mistook the steam for smoke and thought there was a fire. That's because my room doesn't have a vent. Anyway, she blushing. Helm blushing. Anyway, the new clinic will have more professional equipment. That should solve the problem we had last time. It wasn't really a problem. Yeah. That's good then. I like the fact that, like, you know, Rappy is probably the one who still remains the one who's closest to Commander, but Helm's, I feel like every time I interact with Helm's a close second to the Commander. They flirt. Their summer episode last year, they kissed. Like, he's close to Helm. I guess it's because she's so popular, and they're like, yeah, well, you know, they like each other. I guess that's kind of something I like about, I can appreciate about Shift Up. It's like, yeah, if these two characters like each other and they kiss, what's the big fucking deal? This isn't necessarily a harem. You can pick your own. I mean, technically it is a harem, but it's also not a harem. And the fact that, like, the protagonist is not afraid to, like, show affection. Anyway, moving on. Should we head out soon? Or should we tell Pepper about this first? Tell me what? I'm sorry, did I come at a bad time? No, it's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Is there a problem? Following Pepper, Sakura comes into the room. I have something to report. I think Ray's not feeling well. Then why are you flexing like that? What happened to her? Could it be from piloting the Evangelion? I'm not sure, but could we take her to the Wunder? Sakura, why does it look like you're like trying to focus in on your nose? I don't think you're trying to go cross-eyed there. That's a weird eye stance. Is there anything useful there? Yes, Wunder's LCL device might be able to help her. Got it. Let's get going. All right, to the Wunder.
I am an agent of justice.
Wow, that background. That background.
I can do this.
That is crazy looking. That one is crazy looking. The blood whirlpool and all
I
that.
told you justice would prevail.
That's good. Thanks for letting me know. Say so. All right. Good job, LaPlus. It should be... Part 2 should come out in like another week. It should probably start next week if it's... Because I think NIKKE typically, like, for Part 2 parters, they like... You give it like 10 days for the first part, and then like Part 2 opens up, and then that's open for another 10 to 20 days, depending on the length of time. So they'll be up for a while. I'm guessing Part 2 will be available for people starting next week. We'll see. And that's it for Admire repairs. As expected of Mighty Tools. Thanks. Now everyone's back in action. We can fight for the Admire again. The Admire. Is that her name? That's right. She's the 4th member of the Aegis Squad. And our comrade. Comrade? It means friend. The girl in the black plug suit speaks to the Admire. Nice to meet you. Hajime. If it was Rage, she'd probably be like, Hajime mashite. Something like that. Very, very quiet. Is everyone ready to deploy? Aegis is ready. Counters is ready. I'm ready too. I'm gonna go. Preparation complete. All set. All right, Rappy, brief the mission. Roger that. The Wunder is anchored in the E2138C area. We expect a large number of Raptures en route. If we get too close, it'll take a while to retreat, so the Admirer will stay at a safe distance. Okay. While the counters, Asuka, Rei, Sakura, and Sakura take a small boat to board the Wunder. So our job is to protect the Admirer until you get back. The boarding team will retrieve the Wunder's ceiling pillars and the LCL device. We might need an extra transport ship, so please be prepared. Please prepare one. That's all for the briefing. Thanks, Rappy. Mast, let's head for the Wunder. Aye, aye, Captain. Move out. We reach the Wunder and transport to the small boat as planned. Then, boom. We begin the infiltration of the Wunder. Colonel, I'm inside the Wunder. So many raptures. Is the gatekeeper intervening? We can't be sure yet. Watch out! A rapture aims at Asuka from a blind spot. Rappy takes down the rapture. Bang! It was only that easy. Ugh. Are you alright? I let my guard down. It won't happen again. Jeez, just say thank you. Thanks. Did you just say thanks right now? Asuka's changed a lot. She has. She's learned gratitude. Captain, what is this feeling? It's called
If we
gratitude,
can't
you
clinch
Vulcan.
the victory.
You tsundere.
Reload.
The prototype tsundere. I
We
think
can do it faster.
there's got to be like an earlier. There's got to be an earlier tsundere character than Asuka. But Asuka's like
Reloading.
one of the
Cover me.
earlier ones that I remember, or at least kind of maybe popularized the term. For sure. Anyway,
Shiver me timbers! We won!
2 more to go. After this, penultimate, then boss. I think those are the ceiling pillars. They're bigger than I imagined. I think we can only fit one on the transport ship. The LCL device has been secured. Let's take this at least. Commander, I don't think we can move all the ceiling pillars. One is enough for now. Or maybe we can move them all if the Admirer comes closer. More raptures are coming. If only we had new Unit 2. Asuka, can the Wunder move any further? I think it's possible. Why did you ask this? Can you make it fly? Can you teach it to fly? I can't guarantee it. Even if it crashes, we can still get closer to the Admirer. It's worth a try. You're reckless too. Well, I'm used to it. Sakura, let's go. Rappy will go as well. Neon, tell Helm to move the Admirer. Got it! Soon after. Vroom. Yes, this should work. Taking off! The Wunder creates a huge wave as it soars into the sky. It won't last long. Everyone, get your parachutes ready. The Admirer is ready. You can evacuate at any time. Very well. Let's all go back. She's so excited, I guess, to get back. Rei suddenly collapses. Early lot! Rei! That's not good. That's not good at all. Afterward, the Admirer's temporary medical room. Oh, thank goodness, she's awake. Rei, are you okay? I'm fine. You fainted suddenly. Everyone was worried sick. I don't know why, but her condition is stable now. Rei, you're awake. Oh, what a relief. Everyone was really worried about you. Even the Special Duty Lieutenant Colonel was worried. Thanks to the Special Duty Lieutenant Colonel's guidance, we managed to secure the LCL. Is Lieutenant Colonel? No, that's only 2 of them. The LCL device before your condition worsened. The pilot of new Unit 2. Sakura, you really have a lot to say, don't you? Don't get the wrong idea. It's just, I felt bad seeing you struggle so desperately. Are you the LCL? The Special Lieutenant Commander? Asuka? Is that your title? Huh. After that, in the briefing room, I will relay the central government's orders to everyone. They have authorized an attack on the Phantom. There's a high chance the Phantom will awaken within the next 5 hours, so we're cleared to move out without waiting for the support squad. How do they know that? We have a special informant. You'll all get to meet them soon. Got it. Well, then let's hurry. It would have been great if we had Evangelion support. What a shame. By the way, is the Mighty Tools squad still doing maintenance? Yes, they said they need a bit more time. Perfect timing. I'll go. New Unit 2 seems to be near the waters where the Phantom is. If we clear the path, I want to try recovering it. It's too dangerous. You'll be walking straight into a rapture ambush. But without Ava, it'll be tough. Then let's go together. You're coming too? Yeah, the counters and I will clear the path. Asuka, focus on retrieving New Unit 2. Got it. I'll leave the raptures to you. If the opportunity should arise, the Admire should unleash its full firepower on the Phantom. Understood. We'll fire at full power the moment we see an opening. Leave it to us. Sakura, when the time comes, fire the Admire's main cannon at full power. Understood. Leave it to me. Alright. I'm counting on you. Then, let's begin the operation.
Charge complete.
I mean, the more classic... Also, thanks, Headset John. Also, the more classic line is... Encounter!
Don't you worry. I'll squash them all like bugs. We can do it faster. You're tougher than I thought.
It's kind of hard to see the damage numbers, but
All right,
I'm seeing
let's
that I'm
keep
getting
going.
hits.
Even a hero
Reloading.
needs to
Cover
recharge
me.
once in a while.
Alright. Boss time.
Well, that was easy.
I know, because I'm strong. I'm very strong. Kaboom. Let's ride this momentum and break through their encirclement. The Admirer surges forward, smashing through the Rapture's siege. The distance to the Phantom gradually decreases. Captain, we're nearing the destination. Helm, status report. The waters ahead of the Admirer, as well as the starboard, have been secured. We're ready to deploy the transport ships. Commander, let's move out. Alright, let's go. We'll provide support while moving. Aye aye, Captain! One transport ship carries me and the counters, while Asuka takes the other. After breaking through the Rapture forces, we press onward. The Admire anchors in a safe zone just ahead of its artillery barrage. Activating the singing pillar for communication. Communication restored. Ah, thank goodness. The connection's back. Commander, the Phantom signal is intensifying. A massive number of Rapture signals are closing in fast. Everyone stay alert. Startled, I turn toward the Phantom and see light streaming down on its body. However, Asuka still seems to be far from New Unit 2. This is bad. We need to pick up the pace! As the Phantom raises its hand, a searing beam of light erupts. What is that? I've never seen anything like it. Watch out! It's targeting the Admire! Emergency evasive maneuvers! The light emitted by the Phantom narrowly misses the Admire, crashing into the sea and sending a towering column of water skyward. Ugh! Incoming waves! Protect the commander at all costs. There are too many Raptures! They're trying to destroy the ceiling pillar! Helm, ignore us and focus on attacking the Phantom. But if we do that, we won't be able to protect you. It's fine. Trust us. Understood. We gotta fire back with the Aegis cannon. Admire, full speed ahead. Adjust sights on the Phantom. Prepare to fire. Emergency charging initiated. Charging at 50%. Sakura, you're on the trigger. Got it. Ray, what are you gonna do? Don't heel turn on us. The moment the Admire's main cannon ceases its cover fire, an even larger swarm of Raptures descends upon us. Whoa, this is insane! They're desperate to destroy the ceiling pillar. Asuka, don't worry about us. Just go. What are you talking about? What's your plan? With the Raptors fixated on the pillar, this is our chance. Asuka, focus on getting to the new Unit 2 as fast as you can. All right. Asuka's transport ship moves farther away. Master, so our job here is to hold back the Raptors, right? Time to put on a show, huh? Exactly. Keep the Raptors' attention on us so they don't go after Asuka. Roger that. Okay, let's go all out. 85, 100%. Now's our chance. Open fire! Fire! Aegis cannon, fire! The Admirer's main cannon fires towards the Phantom. However, countless Raptors throw themselves forward, blocking the main cannon shot. But it's such a big shot, like it just pierced through most of them, right? What the? That's cheating! Watch out! The Phantom is gathering energy. The Phantom unleashes another devastating beam of light towards the Admiral. Oh, come on, that's not fair. It's like dragons. It's like when a dragon breathes its breath and it immediately recovers it on the next turn. It's like, that's not fair. Emergency evasive maneuvers. Did we do it? The Admirer barely dodges the beam. Oh, we're not going to be lucky. We're not going to get a third shot. We're not going to get lucky third time. Whoa. Armor at the grazed area is melting. Recharging in... No, we need to clear the skies first. I'm on it. Copy that. We'll take care of the airborne Raptors. Keep the Admirer focused on the attack. Thank you, everyone. Admirer, begin charging again. Pepper, everyone. The fight for humanity. Hey, Ray? Please, can you help them? If we don't fight back with an Eva, they keep getting hammered. At this rate, it's fine. The Eva, it can still move. I'll help everyone. Oh, Ray's joining the fight. All right, boss time, which I'm sure will get melted. Hey, it's our old buddy! Hi, Mace.
All right, let's keep going. We can do it faster.
Bye, Mace. And that's game. All right, that's...
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Sure am, Helm. Sure are. Commander, the Phantom's D-Wave is about to reach its peak. Oh, really? This is some kind of... What did you find out? Say so. I remember this song. This was from the original EVA event. Darn it! We're out of ammo! The Raptors just keep coming. Master, this is bad. It sure is. Sure is, Neon. We're in danger. The Phantom raises its hand in our direction. No way. Is it gonna fire at us? Commander, get out of here. Rappy lunges forward, wrapping her arms around me. The report rate my mouse to PC was 1K. People say reduce. Ah, okay, so the tracking on the mouse is too strong. That does... Not the first thing I would think of, but very possible. These are the things, these are troubleshooting tips. Like, just go through the run book. Okay, hopefully it will fix the problem. That's good. Yay. Rappy lunges forward, wrapping her arms around me. The light radiating from the Phantom's hand grows even stronger. It's in a rampage. That is one angry angel. A massive object descends from the sky, intercepting the beam of light. That's... Mark 09? Is Ray piloting it? Move forward. After blocking the Phantom's attack, Mark 09 swings its arms, wiping out the airborne Raptors around us. Yeah, let's go! Leave this to Ray and us, subordinate. Understood. Rappy, Anise, Neon, let's go save Asuka. Roger. The Phantom shifts its focus to Mark 9, launching a relentless assault. In the meantime, we head towards the transport ship to regroup with Asuka. Look over there. That ship near the Phantom. Isn't that the transport ship Asuka was on? I believe so. Asuka! You guys, we're here to help. Everyone, the Phantom's energy levels are skyrocketing. Be careful. A beam of light, more intense than anything we've seen before, erupts from the Phantom, striking Mark 9 head-on. Hopefully Mark 9 can handle it. Oh, yeah. Dots per minute, dots per interval, or... Yeah. You got too much DPS on your mouse, but that's good. That's glad to hear, Say so. I'm glad you've managed to troubleshoot it. No. Ray! She took a direct hit! Early lot. The severely damaged Mark 9 collapses. Ooh. Ray! Ray's vitals are still showing. We need to rescue her now. We're on it! The Phantom unleashes a barrage of fire towards the Admirer, cutting off any approach to Mark 9. It's one of those things that, say, so you don't think about unless you, like, go through all the list of possible things and troubleshoot them one by one. It wouldn't have been the first... It wasn't the first thing I thought of either, so... You're good. Is there any way we can support them? New Unit 2 is right there. The Phantom is nearly complete. We can't get any closer. Darn it! Forget Unit 2 for now. We need another plan. At least the Raptures aren't in our way anymore. Right. If there's no Raptures nearby, we still have a chance. Asuka, take this. That attack infused with D-Wave should be able to break through. It's a NIKKE exclusive gun, so the recoil's strong. I'll hold it steady for you. You guys, we've only got one shot. Make it count. The Phantom lets out a deafening roar. It spreads its arms forward as if it's preparing for another attack. One shot is all I need. Asuka steadies the gun on the railing of the transport ship, taking careful aim at the Phantom. Anise stands firmly behind her, providing solid support. I never miss. That was some big-ass gun. What, did you give her, like, Red Hood's gun? The bullet pierces the D-Wave barrier and hits the Phantom straight in the head. With a shriek, it staggers and collapses. Headshot! Boom! Its energy levels are plummeting! One more shot should finish it! Leave it to us! The Admirer cuts through the raging waves, charging forward at full speed. The Admirer! Prepare to fire! Energy charging complete. Sakura, it's all yours. Firing now! We got a hit. The Admirer's main cannon fires, striking the Phantom with pinpoint accuracy. A blinding light erupts from the impact as the Phantom begins to shatter into pieces. Did we do it? What an incredible firepower! The Phantom signal's disappearing. It's falling into the sea. As the Phantom crashes into the ocean, a massive tidal wave surges towards us. Commander! Rappy grabs hold of me, pulling me back with immense force. Moments later. Commander. Commander. Two? Oh, wow. Closer than I thought, but yeah. More core dust. More core dust! That's one thing, so you learn now that you're an advanced NIKKE player. You will have a blood pact with core dust for the rest of your life. Your career as a commander. Commander. Phew. Thank goodness you're safe. You're awake, Master! Is everyone okay? What about Asuka and Ray? The Admirer retrieved Mark 9 and brought it to shore. Asuka's heading there now. Got it. Let's hurry over there too. As we reach the shore, we find Rei Ayanami collapsed beside the fallen Mark 9. Got a total of 100. I had 400, but saving them for breaking the 160 wall. You're gonna need a lot. You need a lot. Don't worry, 100's a good start though, but you're gonna need a lot. I didn't realize my friends that always get the core dust and marry it. It's like, what the hell are they talking about? Oh, that's what they were talking about. Thank goodness, she's alive. Why? Why did you push yourself so hard? I made a promise to everyone. That's why I have to keep going. To be fair, I mean, that's what I did, so don't worry, say so. It's fine. You're learning. You made a, you're allowed to learn. You're allowed to make mistakes and figure things out, right? You learned. You learned a lesson. That's all. No one asked you to go that far. Baka. Is everyone safe? Are there any injuries? We're fine. Don't worry. Phew, I'm just glad everyone's okay. Now that this is over, let's head back. Wait a second. I'm detecting another high energy signature ahead. The Phantom's energy is regenerating. No way. Yeah, way. I turned my gaze back to the ocean, where the silhouette of the Phantom has reappeared. To be continued. Tsukiwa. Go to the field. Yeah, that happens too. You did good. You
Proceeding
did good,
to
though.
target.
You're doing fine. You're doing great, Seiso. Don't worry. All right, let's just use the rest of our stuff for now. You use it or lose it.
Shiver me timbers! We won!
You sure did, Nast. That's the end of story 1. Second one is... Wow, it really is only in 3 days. Okay. I guess I have to
Come on,
wait a
let's
day
go.
longer than most people because I'm on the NA server. UTC plus. Oh, that's Japan time. It's telling me it'll be available on Toys Day. Toys Day. Okay. Well, I have. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do that, don't cough. You do that. Get my box. Get all of these. For me, that'd be Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Yeah. Ooh, that looks pretty. All right. So I got more chips. Shop. Hey, Golden, how you doing? Welcome back. How you doing? How's it going? You just got us back at the end of our little journey here. I'm 80 credits short of getting the full complement here. I guess I'll save for now. It's not like I can't wait a day.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Of course you did, Crown. No one denies this. Time's up. Oh, okay. Time's up. So why did... Okay, so why does it say 15 hours, 23 minutes left? This feels like a UI bug or a UI glitch. No, this is just a UX bug. It says time's up here, but you still have a timer here that says like, okay. Click on it, I suppose. I don't know.
Want me to
Yeah.
go there?
But that's just a bug. That's a UX bug, in my opinion, anyway. All right, well, shit. I guess I could do the minigame
You
real
want
quick.
me to go there?
I haven't played the minigame for the day. I don't think this one gives you a daily reward, does it? Does it look like it does? It is fun. I like that they give shmup. They had shmups and everything. Unable to level up. I need more parts. What is my ultimate? All right. Well, let's keep going. Let's do some more of it. Number 4. What's challenge? I don't think I've done challenge yet. I might do that in a minute. Shows the 15 hours and unable to do a thing. Oopsie daisy. All right, let's go. Let's go, shmup time. I used to be really good at these. Well, no, that's not true. I sucked at, like, the ones I grew up with were, like, Galaga and, like, Gradius. I sucked at those. I did beat Gradius, but, like, I sucked at it. Oh, the bullets. It's not a shmup, it's a bullet hell. Ooh, you almost got me. Oh, you got me there. Ooh, I need that. How do I pick that up? I guess I just have to hover over it? 185 on challenge? That's pretty good. I have to try that. I'll try challenge. You know what? Might as well. You already finished the story, so. What is it again? Was it left? What is the alt? Space. So there's actual bullet hell bosses in this game. Oh, shit. Oh, thought I got there in time. Did not. Mother whale, you son of a bitch. I'm dead. Never mind. We meet again, old friend. The later ones suck way worse than this one. We meet again, old friend. I think I did all right. Did I have enough for some upgrades? I sure do. Skill manuals, nice. I need more of those. 21 missions for Asuka. I mean, Ray. I already have Asuka. What the hell am I talking about? My brain hurts. Part upgrade. Oh, that was already level 2? Oh, wait, never mind. We got this too. Cool. All right. Asuka Willie. Well, the Ville. Yeah, you know. Do you see what I did there? Because I'm clever at wordplay, I guess. Cool. All right. Next battle. Number 5. Me even not being German really normally. Yeah, I mean, like, the only reason to be fair, the only reason I know how to say it is because, so I grew up with the original Eva, not the, like, end of Eva or anything like that. So when I was reading the original manga, there was, like, an excerpt in the back that, like, explained a lot of, like, the world building for the original Eva. And part of it was, like, saying, like, okay, this is rooted in, like, Kabbalah, and, like, Nerf is German. It's meant to be Nerf. 34 in July. Well, happy birthday. I'll give you a happy birthday if you show up in July, then. How about that? All right, yeah. But, yeah, like, when I grew up, it was like, okay, this is, like, it's German, so you pronounce it Nerf. And then the motto of the company, God's in his heaven, all's right with the world, is part of Kabbalah, apparently. I'm not a religion expert in religious studies, but from what I was told and what I learned about from the book I was reading, the manga behind the scenes, it's like this is part of the Kabbalah. One of the things they say. It suggests that God is supposed to be up here and humans are supposed to be below. When it says his heaven, it suggests, like, yeah, God is supposed to be in his heaven. Ooh, a new ultimate weapon. Modified Unit 8. I think that's Gamma. Excels at precision strikes. Excels in defense and close combat. Let's try this guy. Awesome. Let's try the new one. I'm going through this. I don't know how many stages there are, but, oh, I see. So when you say precision, you mean, like, oh, he just kills. Yeah. He's just a laser. He's just a hose of death. To be fair, this is very much in line with, like, a typical shmup, I would feel. Like, you would get this kind of, like, this is a very traditional, like, shmup flavor, I'd say. He does damage, though. I will admit, like, it feels like it's hard. Come on. How do I get you? Is it shift? I guess I have to hit shift to grab you? Feels weird. Alright. I should try the ult soon, but, like, I feel like I could just save it. Unless there's... Ah, why? Oh, yeah. That's exactly the kind of ult I was saying. Oh, just hover a couple... Thank you, say so. Appreciate it. Arigato. Alright. That's a hose of death. That's the kind of thing I expect from my shmups. No, I just want to hit a Gatling gun Gallic gun. Like that. That's fun. Alright. Oh, we're almost there? Alright, we'll just keep going. My favorite part of learning Japanese is pretending no, I haven't. You just get to pretend like, oh, sumimasen. Ato, nihongo wa chotto. And then some Japanese person knows what to do is like, wait a second. Only someone who's studying Japanese and knows a little about it could say nihongo wa chotto. And then you have to run, because now you're like, yeah, Toyota, Mitsubishi. And then you have to basically run away. In shame. Come on, give it to me. I hope I got it. Couldn't tell if I grabbed it or not. Arigato, arigato. It's like when I try to like speak Spanish and as a joke, I say, "You're welcome-o." Just to be incredibly stupid about it. Oh, boss time. Maybe I should have saved the hose. That's the massive object. Oh. Oh. I didn't notice they had two of those. The thing about that laser, it's really hard for me to tell. Oh god, he's throwing cubes at me too? You're not allowed to throw cubes at me, madam. Or sir. Awesome. Extra le chicken. That's funny. I don't know why that tickles me. Ariga, thank you. Do tashimashite, I suppose. Alright. I'm just getting all sorts of goodies right now. Gominda, sorry. That's also a good one. Well, we definitely want more attack. I definitely want more attack. Let's get our Eva to have more HP. You know what? More survivability seems good. How do I change my ultimate? Can I change it or upgrade it? No. Alright. Naruho, I see. You got a lot of the good ones there. You got a lot of good ones there, say so. Just speak English from your diaphragm. They'll think you're an ignorant foreigner. Hi, Copy! How you doing? By the way, dude, I saw that you were playing Neva. I saw your VOD earlier. How was Neva? I don't think I ever asked you what you thought of the game. Yamete Kuda, stop. No, I think the funny one would be Yamete Kuda. Yamete please, ku please. Yamete ku please. Or something like that. Stop throwing cubes at me. Cease and desist the cubes. What did I just get done saying about the cubes? You'll have to read my review if you want to know. Okay, well, where would one find such a review? Did I beat him? Oh, no. He's just, is that thing getting... No, it's not. Okay. This bullet... I was not the best bullet hell gamer. So, I'm surprised I'm doing as well as I am, to be fair with you guys. I can't tell people because I can't share links. Actually, you should be able to. Well, I turned off... So, MoveBot's not running right now. And I also removed MoveBot's privileges. So, it should be okay. If you do need it, I can give you a permit, but... Let me check the... Wait, before you do, let me just check. What's the channel? I think the regulated moderation's been set. No, block hyperlinks is not. So, hyperlinks is not. MoveBot's not around. There you go. You see? I told you See, did I tell you I fixed it or did I tell you I fixed it? I should probably turn that back on, but like I can like still because I still want to ask for permission, but like in this case it's like clips should be okay. Clips might be okay now and stuff like that, but like there you go. I should probably put that up for moderation's sake, but, you know, I trust you, Copy, at least for now. Do not abuse the trust. Just use Seribot if you want to get rid of one. Exactly. I might look into a different bot. I might look into a different bot for sure. Part of me is just like, I'll think about it, but for right now, it's like automod on Twitch. I have streamer elements, and I can use general moderation tooling for now, I think.
Come on, let's go.
Wait, did I still have something on the NIKKE? Did I exit accidentally? I think I exited accidentally. Continuing on. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, it looks pretty as hell. Frick automod. Well, I used it only because, like, I am a... I guess Moobot's the only one for permit. I guess I can just... How do I do it in Twitch's way, then? Yeah, I have automod on for certain stuff. I try to keep it to a bare... I keep it to a minimum for now, but, like... yeah, you know what? Your friend being a VTuber, I can see that. Yeah, I'll definitely look into Seribot. I've heard good things about that. Moobot, actually, for what it's worth, I think is a very good tool. The free version works really well. It has additional moderations like permit. Apparently, I don't have permit to permit. Twitch doesn't have the permit command. I just have to ask for permission. Interesting enough. My friend uses Seribot. Seribot, I've heard good things about. Yeah, but I can give Moobot some things to do. Seribot, I could probably do. I'll look into Seribot this week. I got some time to spend on that, so I can do that for sure. But I do want to give a shout out. I think Moobot for the free version, like if you pay more, you get more out of it. But I think there's better tooling out there. But I do think Moobot was a very good tool for what it is. Sir, Mr. Streamer Chen, hi. What does it say so? You're very polite, hence the name, I suppose. Yeah, the thing is too many bots. It's like too many. I like in software. I'm like too many parts. For me, it's too many moving parts. It's like if I have too many things to do, it's like I gotta like basically like yeah. Because I also gotta think about like okay, let's say I have like 50 different bots. No, I get it. My point is like. I was gonna say, so for things like bots or like anything like let's say I had 100 different bots, yeah, I might have a lot of good tooling, but like at the cost of like keeping them up to great, make sure they don't thing. Yeah, you probably Twitch would probably bonk you for that for sure. So anyway, what was your question? What games do I play? So mainly I play a lot of story narrative games. I like RPGs. I've grown up with RPGs my entire life. This channel is kind of meant to be a way for me to be like, you know, sitting on the couch with my friends when I was a kid. We would just play RPGs. We'd do voice acting. I'd do stupid voices for funsies. I kind of want that kind of vibe and that kind of chill here. So narrative heavy games, things with RPG, mostly RPG adventure games, some visual novels, some point and click adventure games. I am planning to play Neva in the future. It's on my wish list. I will eventually get to it. The backlog continues to grow. Like anything in software, the backlog continues. The backlog will continue until the backlog will continue into infinity. Unit 2 Alpha. Unstoppable against any foe. Cool. Please stay away from Eternal Strands. I'm not familiar with that one. Eternal Strands is a 2025 action-adventure game by Yellow Brick for PS5 and stuff. It's a new RPG. I see. Well, looking at it, it looks like it's something that I might be interested in, but I'd also have to, like, see it for myself. But, like, I would listen to you, Copy. Please stay away from it. Oh, I thought you were gonna say like it's a bad game. I think you mean for your review stuff. Is that what you mean, Copy? Like you want to review it and play it yourself first? Is that the idea? I thought for like you say stay away from it. It's like from people who got away from BioWare. That feels like something I'd be interested in. You meant more like for so you can review it, right? Because I remember you and I have talked about this before. You like to be objective and blind as possible. I play 14. I played NIKKE. Haven't gotten to Cyberpunk, but I've heard better. It's gotten a lot better. Battlefield, I used to be a big like first-person streamer. Like, so adventure games, RPGs, gotchas, some fighting games, stuff like that. I'm telling you to stay away because it's going to disappoint you. Okay, thank you. Well, thank you, Copy. I appreciate it. I thought it was all I play is NIKKE. NIKKE is fine. By the way, thanks to everybody for showing up tonight. I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. While we're enjoying, what the? Now this is a close combat NIKKE, I see. Fighting, sports, racing. I don't like. I think the only thing I haven't realistically played in a long, long time is like a sports game. Unless you count fighting games, which I don't, or esports, which I don't. But yeah, I'm kind of the same. I mostly like narrative-driven stuff. Like some of the things, like the last couple games we played were like Metaphor. I played a game last year called Until Then, which was fantastic, by the way. I loved it Until Then. Let's see, we played Metaphor. We just finished Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which was great. This week I'm going to start a new game I've been wanting to play for a while called Unicorn Overlord. That's going to be fun. I'm playing through Valkyria Chronicles, which is a tactical RPG, which is a lot of fun as well. We're playing through that currently. So that kind of gives you a vibe. If you want to look that stuff up, that'll give you a vibe of what we kind of play here on the channel. What I like to play on the channel. It's mostly an excuse for me to go through my backlog of games and be like, meet people at the same time. The ship is close combat, slaps hard. I love Persona. Metaphor was fun. It was. Persona 5 was my first Persona, so I got introduced to Persona via that. Okay, so its ult is a nuke. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so Persona 5 is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm a dumbass. I've played it 4 times already. I've given that game about 300 to 500 hours of my life, but I don't regret it. I love the game. Metaphor, I was seriously at the end of Metaphor, like, I think I like this more than Persona. I was like, that game was so much good. It was so fun. It was so beautiful. I loved the world building. I loved all of the characters. I loved the story, the messaging, the tones, the tones and theming. It's Persona but fantasy, which just means like it was going to be an instant hit with me for the most part. We played Dawn Trail. I did walk through Dawn Trail on this channel, which, you know, I don't hate Dawn Trail. I just felt like, yeah, you know, it's like it's not as good as the other ones, but I still enjoyed my time with it for sure. So that's kind of stuff. All right. How many stages are in the minigame? The ultimate weapon. So I unlocked a new weapon? I did. I guess there's only 12. We weren't the pro tag. We were just walking with the pro tag. I feel like that's with Atlas games in general. Atlas RPGs in general don't miss, in my opinion. They're just really, really good. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I get the flamethrower, but I don't feel like... Unless it does, like, insane damage. Like, this is a very, very close quarters kind of a build. I'm not sure how to feel about it yet. It's the first time I've tried it, so I'll give it some time. But Metaphor is great. Did you have a favorite Metaphor? Oh yeah, like Wook Lamont. I didn't hate her. I think Wook was a very fine character. I totally get where they were going for with her. But yeah, like I did have that thought for me. It's like, well, I get where they're going for, but I don't know if it hit the way it did. I think the out of the professional critics who play 14, Jesse Cox, I think, got the closest to how I felt about it. It's like, when you take in the context of what the developers were trying to do, yeah, I think part of it was mostly just the pacing. Like, they had a good idea, and I didn't exactly hate it, but at the same time, they kind of missed the pacing. I think the execution was a little poor. I think the idea itself was fine enough, but the execution was a bit lacking. That was my thought. And I think Jesse was the one who put it the best. I used the flamethrower with the ship. It seems to melt things. Like this, if it can get the flamethrower to do it, yeah. Even Modernia's fallen down. Bye, Modernia. It's not too bad. It's not worse. It's not too bad. I think I prefer the other one better, but it's still good. Still good. I think I prefer this setup. This setup seems pretty solid to me. All right. Yeah, I like this a little bit because I got the short with the long. I feel this is a little bit better. I think Dawn Trail was fine overall. Yeah, I liked it just fine. I had a good time with it. I liked the atmosphere. I liked the set pieces. I liked the villains to a degree, I suppose. I think what I didn't hate Wook Lamont. I liked what they were trying to go with her. I just felt, again, the execution was a bit lacking. There were no Emmett. Emmett's going to be a tough act to follow. Emmett's easily the best villain in 14, in my opinion. People like Xenos, I think they were just thirsty. I mean, Xenos, don't get me wrong, like, I don't think it was horrible. But, oh, shit, sorry, I got a Kazuri for a minute. Bullet Hell. I forgot I was playing a Bullet Hell for a minute there. Xenos wasn't bad, but like I felt like people were like, "Oh, he's so good." As like compared to Emmett, like not. I don't think it's even close. That was my part. It's like, don't get me wrong. I liked Xenos, especially Endwalker. I felt like there was a lot there, but like, I just kept going back. Like, really, we're going back to this guy after Emmett? It felt like a step down to me. That was my thought, right? Yeah. It's like that's all I was thinking. It's like I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the guy. I thought he was a good foil. I think the thing with me, with Emmett, with Xenos, was like, Xenos has this, I call the archetype the Battle Maniac. And Battle Maniacs to me sometimes get really boring. I was just like, been there, done that. Armor. Efficiency. So everything's kind of tied together. I see. Battle Maniac, Galanzia. Battle Maniac is like, it's a character archetype. I've heard it once in like a manga I wrote, and I kind of like the definition of it because I feel like it's good shorthand. But a Battle Maniac is essentially a character that just lives to fight. They're like, oh, you're strong. I want to fight you. Fight me, fight me, fight me. To the detriment of anything and everything else around them, right? They're just like, I'm just looking for that fight, and that's the only thing I care about, right? They don't care necessarily about the consequences of having a fight or picking a said fight. They don't necessarily care about like how it's going to affect their surroundings. Galanza? Did I play that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Grand Blue. Sorry, you're right. I did forget his name. Thank you for correcting me. So, yeah, Galanza's kind of a battle maniac. Exactly. That's a good way. He is very much like that. He is Reaper. I'm a Paladin main. I tank mainly. I'm a 90 Paladin, and I play Samurai as well. But yeah, like Galanza's a good example of it. Like someone who's like, yeah, he just wants to fight to the detriment of his mission or his boss's desires, you know. So it's like, yeah, that's a battle maniac, right? And I think Xenos, my IRL, I'm her co-healer bitch. I think they call those heal bitch maybe. But the thing is, you don't get it. Like, as her healer, you have all the power, say so. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, were you being mean to me? I don't know if that cure that you need is gonna get to you in time, you know? Not unless I like start hearing the right things, right? People don't realize healers have all the power in MMOs, right? Yeah, even for raids, it's like you decide who lives and dies. You know? We heal together. Okay. Let's see here. Since I'm on this screen, first of all, well, I'm sorry. You haven't been around for over a month, so off you go. What was that ID? Say so? Let me copy it, actually. Boom. Oh. Seisoku. There we go. Alright, done. You don't need to heal if you just kill her over there, don't you? Big brain. Copy with the big brain plays over there. Alright, well, we finished our main quest. We did the one thing we wanted to do tonight. It's 2 hours in. I kind of want to keep playing.
I think I can do it.
I can do it. I know you can, Rappy. I know you can. Question is, do I want to start chapter 29 now? I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm prepared for it. Listen to Rappy. Well, she believes in me. Oh my goodness. How am I doing on tower rankings? Am I still in the top? Near the top? I'm near the top. War from Darksiders? If you're a war as in warrior. Yeah, like warriors, especially when especially in the early goings of the game, were broken as fuck. They were tanks. They could sustain themselves. They did massive damage. They had a stance that increased their critical. Thank you, Copy. Warriors are broken as hell. They still tried. They've tried to nerf them for ages, and they're still really, really strong. But I mean, I get it, right? You don't want them to be. You don't want to nerf them to extinction. You just be like, look, guys, you might need a healer. You might need a healer. I'm just saying. You don't want to break it. You know, if something's cool, I don't want to go around just like destroying that. You know. Wow. They can still love 1v1 dungeon bosses 100-0. I think for certain dungeons that's a little harder than normal now. But yeah, like warriors are very broken characters for sure. I'm not knocking the claim. I'm not here to say like I'm not a warrior apologist. You know, but I do have a level 60 warrior, and I know like God, I can do a lot. I think it's the flexibility that just pisses people off more than anything. It's like, oh, so wait, I can heal, and I can do DPS, and I can tank. You gave him the ability to use hallowed ground or the ability to do heals or something. Send me your crown in Modernia. Thanks. Oh yeah. So like, say so. This is your first time. I don't know much about 14. Me plus, yeah, I get that. It's not for everybody either, and I feel like I'm getting at the point where like MMOs are really hard for me to do. It's a commitment. Like the only reason I've been playing 14 for so long is one, I have friends who played it for the longest time, and two, 14 does a pretty good job of being soloable. Like if you don't want to interact with people, you can still enjoy the story, and there's a lot of content you can do. But it's getting harder to go back to it. I've been thinking about like, do I want to pause my subscription for a while? I don't know. But yeah, so this is my crew, say so. At the top we have the legend, the hero, the goddess herself, the Red Hood. I can't wait to get her figurine in August. I can't believe I did that, but it was an impulse buy, admittedly, but that figurine was like, goddamn. I actually think I found a second figurine I want on the wall back here. Goddamn. Alright. So we got the Red Hood. She's my strongest at 80,000. Then Naga, who climbed up the charts super quick. She's getting up there. I love the skin, too. Nonchalant redhead. What do you mean nonchalant redhead? What do you mean nonchalant? I don't think Red is nonchalant. I think she's very chalant.
Live long. Being alive is a blessing.
That's a face of chalant. Posted my Nikke's in your Discord, by the way. Are you in my Discord? Well, welcome aboard, say so. We're glad to have you. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. You're doing pretty well. You got some of them I like. All right. Let's see. You got Alice at top, which is good. You got Red. Nice. Scarlet is great. I don't know if Scarlet Black Shadow is better than the original Scarlet, because original Scarlet has the infinite cuts team setup. Has that been broken? I bet Soup, if he was still in the chat, would know that one. I remember like Scarlet, you can do some crazy like team setup where it's called infinite cuts or something. I don't remember that. You got Anchor, she's cute. Blanc and Noir, my bunny girls, the best. Guillotine de Mephisto, classic. Leader, you got a pretty solid squad here so far. You got a thing going, say so. You're good. You're doing good. That's the face of Schlong. What? I was looking away and I see the word Schlong in my chat. I'm like, what? What the? Anyway, Naga's great. I like her a lot. There's my girl. Now, Blanc and I have a special relationship in the sense that, like, I think she was the first one I got to, like, break out. She was the first one I got, like, 4 copies of. This rabbit, for some reason, really gets drawn to me for some reason. But she's great. I like Blanc. I got Rappy, of course. She's still trailing, but she's getting up there. I think it's because, 1, Blanc is broken as fuck. 2, she's got I think I'm maxed out. She doesn't, but she's got a good figurine. She's got maxed out skills. Yeah, she'll get there. Rappy is set to. Blanc is cute as fuck. She is.
You want to touch my tail? Then should I stick it out? Like this?
Also, she's a massive flirt, but she's also cute as a button. Rappy is, speaking of cute and perverted, this perverted hand holder in front of us.
I'm looking forward to seeing what we'll do together.
This perverted hand holder, every chance she gets, she's like, hold my hand. It's like, I see what you're up to, you debutante, you tart, you insert favorite 20s to 30s insult for a woman here. Crown's there. Yeah, so this is it. Modernia. I got Modernia super. You want me to get Pregnante, Rappy? Pregnante. Small White was carrying us for a long time. Small White's really good, Nikke. I like her. She was a real key. She got us through a lot of the ploppy. Oh my god, golden dude. Anyway, Small White got us through a lot of the earlier chapters. She was super helpful. My gamer girl, Exia, Noise. She was the first gotcha skin where it's like, god damn it, I actually want that skin. You're playing this game for the story. I am. That's what my lawyer tells me to say every time someone asks me that. I'm playing this game for the plot. And I've been told by my attorney to not answer any further questions. Sugar's nice. Anyway, I don't want to keep bragging here. She was your goddess of victory. Roll title credits. We're done. Stream's over. Good night, everybody. All right, I'm back. Anyway, God, the summer event. I look at Sakura as one of my favorites. I really like Sakura, for not just the obvious reasons, but the unobvious ones. She's really cool. I like her a lot. That leave for the war. I thought I was just gonna start playing Tungsten for the credits. All right. I don't know what to do, guys. I'm kind of figuring. I guess you know what. Let's dip our toe into chapter 29. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that because Seiso's only in chapter 20. Do I want to do that? I'm trying to be respectful to the newbie. Make them feel welcome. Make them feel they can be here. You know, I want them to feel welcome. I want them to feel wanted. So Seiso. Okay, so you're already way ahead of us, is what I'm hearing, right? You don't mind if I dip my toe in chapter 29. As long as it's okay with you, we can do chapter 20. Golden, you also get a say in this. Are you behind as well? There's a chapter 40. Oh, okay. I think you're just blowing Golden's might with some new knowledge. I guess there is a chapter 40. Or maybe they just meant like the late chapters. But basically, they're past where we are. They're well past chapter 29.
I've prepared a special song just for you.
Thank you, Noise. Jokes, gang. I'm on chapter 33. Okay. All right, I'm gonna dip my toe in chapter 29. Let's see here. Last time on the Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Commander Merc and the Counters have successfully infiltrated the mine shafts and the ancient rock. However, they were soon accosted by an unknown foe, one of tremendous power and wit. While not a heretic, perhaps a heretic, or perhaps something far more dangerous. After escaping pursuit from the Raptures, the mine shaft that was before them was actually a door to another part of the entire world. Now, the Countess must fight their way back to find the source of this mysterious crystal, which seems to act like a plant in terms of draining all the life from it.
You want me to go there?
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, let's dip our toe.
Come on, let's go.
God, that hurt. I like doing that narrator voice, but it also just kills my throat. I haven't had water either. I don't have anything to hydrate. Maybe I should
I'll
go get some
follow
water.
along. Incoming encounter!
Well,
Is that right?
we have enough damage now. I guess we meet the criteria to push a little bit. What do you say we push a little bit?
Come on, let's go.
Prepare for battle. I should go get some water.
I've got your back.
Thanks, Modernia.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Better reload.
I think the only weakness right now with my current squad setup is that
active.
it takes
Just
forever
wait until
for
I
the
become
girls to
Keep the
reload.
momentum going.
So, like, if everybody's reloading at the same time, you're basically a sitting duck. No, I mean water. I don't drink energy drinks, really, thankfully. I keep pretty good about that.
As long as we're together,
I kicked soda.
I will never fall.
I still drink soda every now and then, but I kicked the habit like years ago. And I lost like 20, 30 pounds just from that. Basically let my body reset and get all that excess
Alright.
sugar out of my
Encounter.
system.
You want me to go there?
I still enjoy myself a good Dr. Pepper now and then, though. So, you know, I haven't kicked soda completely, but I just like, yeah, no energy drinks.
Don't worry.
Not a lot
I
of
will
soda. I
protect
used to
you.
be like when I was in college days, like kicking back a 12-pack like every couple days or something.
Why
It
don't
felt
they
like
just develop something like
I
an
was
infinite
really bad.
magazine? Fully active. Sorry to break it to you, but
Should
this
I
is the
push
end.
a little harder? Did I do well?
you did great, Modernius. You're doing great, sweetie. The Melter. So what do you play in? What do you play in League? When I used to play, and I was a filthy
Chalk
League
up
player.
another victory for the commander!
But that was like season 1, so that was like 10 years ago at this point. 12 Dr. Peppers a day. That's a lot of Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you reset, get all that excess sugar out of your system. It's amazing how easily you shed that out. Back when I used to play League, that was season 1 and season 2, so long time ago. I was a top with Garen. I was a top laner, and my main was Garen. My 8, and then also on occasion, I got really good at Ezreal. I got really good with skill shotting, and I got to gold rank with Ezreal. I think that was my best finish. So it sounds like you did a lot of mid play by that lineup. Because Ari, unless Ari is no longer like a mid player, but when I was playing, Ari was a mid.
Are you ready?
I love
Then
that
let's
little.
go.
I love that
Proceeding to target.
tricksy little fox. She's very fun. I got a special soft.
Descent completed.
I used to play, if I ever got to play mid, I would play Victor, or as I affectionately called him because I didn't know anything, but because of the things he would say, I called him Communism Bot. Join the glorious revolution. No, I used to call him Communism Bot. And I was pretty good at Victor. Wasn't the best, but I was pretty good, I like to think. Anyway. But my Garen, I got so cocky with Garen, I was pulling some insane shit, like getting a triple kill, getting triple kills under a turret at like level 5 to 8, and then walking away with like still alive. So I was pulling off some insane shit with Garen back in the day before he like got his toolkit changed and everything. Anyway, sorry, Rappy, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Is everyone okay?
Not a scratch. A few singed hairs, that's all.
Right, so we found that elevator shaft, and we're trying to go after our friends who are trapped down there, because that's what happened after all the crystal around this finish. We exposed an elevator shaft with our friends trapped down here somewhere.
All good.
And we met Drilly.
I'm
Fragile.
a bit sore from the impact.
Yeah.
And my clothes are torn in a couple of places. But no physical damage.
Couldn't tell. Oh, I see it now. It's on your knee, right? You're talking about your knee. You're talking about right over here. Yeah, you tore up your knee a little bit. It's okay. At least your pen's fine. Yeah, so like last time we exposed an elevator shaft and we lost Eleg and we lost Hammering. I really like Hammering. And we lost her name escapes me because it's really, I don't remember it completely, but the courier girl who apparently has a benefactor, or maybe what's the opposite of the benefactor? An antagonist? What's an evil benefactor? I guess a benefactor can be evil, but the point is, she got somebody who's blackmailing her or being mean to her, and they fell into the shaft, and so the other half of their squads are with us now. So that would be Drilly, Fragile, and Trani. Who Trani decided, like, I'm gonna bleed back up, so I'm just gonna wait here. It's like, you do that, Trani. You do that. All right. Anyway.
I'm also unharmed.
That's good.
Well, duh. Good news! From here on out, it's a straight corridor with only a gentle slope. Just continue straight ahead.
Okay.
So we're just gonna abseil straight down this thing?
Why is there graffiti in the tunnel?
Good grief. I never thought we'd be resorting to such foolhardy methods.
Also, sorry, chotomate. Absei?
So we're just gonna abseil straight down this thing?
Abseil? Is that an actual name? Is that an app? Apparently it's a code language. It's an abseil it's a C++ language? What's going on here? Abseiling, also known as repelling, is the controlled descent of a C++. I learned a new word today. Also, apparently there's a language on GitHub. There's a language called Abseil C++, which I guess is a dialect of the C++ code. Abseil is an open source collection of C++ code compliant to C++ 17 design. Okay. Is this Google's? Oh, is Abseil like Google's version of C++? Yeah, if it's using Bazel, sorry, I'm getting off topic here, but I'm looking at this GitHub like, okay, Bazel and CMake, that's Google. So this must be their in-house Google thing. That must be an open source Google library. Yeah, like lock climbing it down, you slide down the rope, yeah. I just called it descending or repelling. I always known it as repelling. I didn't know it was abseil. I didn't know there was another word for it.
Having said that, it worked out quite nicely.
It shouldn't be a problem for us Nikkes.
But Master is human. That's why Rappy's been grasping onto the commander like grim death.
And Nisa, you're teasing our cinnamon roll. Dude, no, she hasn't.
But you have been grabbing onto me rather tightly, Commander.
No comment. Anyways, how far do we have to walk along this path?
Hard to say. It's difficult to confirm much of anything with these scans I'm getting.
How do these scans you're doing work?
The commander's operation device has a display, which converts into a 3D map.
Cool.
Once you use AI to make some corrections, the accuracy is remarkable for the terrain and large objects like buildings. But it's somewhat lacking when it comes to smaller objects. Also, no matter how accurate the scans are, we won't be able to predict any unanticipated events that may occur.
The camera on that operation device must be top-notch.
Yes, the equipment we use at Elysion is quite high-end.
I see. I'll make a note of that. It must be rather costly.
That it is. In fact, we have a saying around the office that the operation device is worth more than the never mind.
Thank you, Shifty. Appreciate it. I'll try my best to make myself more valuable than the operation device.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Shifty. Listen, girl, we've been through a lot together so far. You can be honest. It's fine.
Let's just hurry and get a move on.
I'm not mad. I might be crying on the inside, but I'm not mad.
Have you got ants in your pants or something? We're already on the move.
She's just really concerned about hammering, which I am, to be fair.
I'm simply saying that we should do less talking and more walking.
That's literally exactly what we're doing. Walking and talking.
If we cut the chatter, we can walk faster.
You make it sound like you're the only one putting in effort.
What did you just say?
You're not the only one breaking a sweat here. We're also going as fast as we can.
I hardly think you put your best foot forward when half your team didn't manage to make it back.
Girl needs... Wow, that's mean.
It's not like we abandoned them on purpose. You dolt.
Are you sure about that?
Wow, Drilly, come on.
The way you talk, you'd have us jump headfirst into that elevator without any equipment on.
If you really cared about your colleagues, you would have.
Fine then, you do it. Go ahead and dive headlong into that shaft. I'm sure you'll be able to save them all by yourself.
While you all are sitting here talking and preparing, something could go terribly wrong for your friends.
That's why we're being as quick as we can and moving out. Something even worse could happen if we're caught off guard. So get off our backs. We're caught between a rock and a hard place here, and the last thing we need is you on our case.
If it were me, I would have jumped down.
Fine. Good to know. Next time this happens, you're more than welcome to go first.
Wow, they're gonna get along famously, I feel.
Anise,
What? This chick is grinding my gears. She needs to take a chill pill. She's paranoid.
I don't think she's paranoid. I think she's just super concerned about hammering.
I'm not paranoid, I'm merely stating facts.
What the hell are you insinuating?
You can't deny it doesn't add up. The 3 newcomers go missing, and meanwhile you all show up unscathed?
I wouldn't say that.
What? You want a murder confession? Fine. We're all a bunch of killers who lured 3 legendary NIKKEs to their deaths. Are you satisfied?
Did we do that? I don't think we did. I mean, I don't think we've killed a single NIKKE. We've killed some heretics, which are technically NIKKEs to a degree, but still, skill issue. I've only killed 3. Ugh.
Truly.
Neon? Are you okay? That was a reaction.
What in the world are you laughing at?
Oh, sorry. It's just your name is so... And then your squad mate is hammering.
Are you kidding me? You're choosing now of all times to poke fun at my name?
Sorry. Anyways, hammering saved us. She noticed the giant crystal was sinking, then asked me to toss her my tracking device, which I cherish dearly.
Oh yeah, she did do that. Right after she tried to go in and save those 2 who had their butts hanging. Never mind.
She
all
emphasized
coming
to
back to
us
me.
multiple times not to come any nearer. And then she fell.
Any nearer? I think any closer would have been more natural, but you know, it makes more sense. It still makes sense.
Even before that, she worked incredibly hard during our search.
Yeah, hammering was fun. I liked her.
We have no intention of abandoning someone who has done so much for us.
Yeah, what Neon said.
We're more loyal than you think. So stop wasting time suspecting us, and let's hurry to go save her. What are these drill-like things attached to the back of your suits? Are they some kind of rocket booster?
No, I think they're actual drills.
No.
That's too bad. If they were, we would be able to go faster.
What are you going on about?
Hey, I'm sorry for getting angry. What do you say we bury the hatchet?
Okay.
Like, I don't think Drilly's bad. I think she's just under a lot of stress. And yeah, maybe she's lashing out a little bit, but she doesn't seem like a bad person.
I'm sorry to.
Drilly assumes the lead position and walks at a brisk pace. Nicely handled, Neon. Yeah, Neon, you rocked, girl. That was great. Way to diffuse that situation.
I'm used to playing peacemaker with this pit bull beside me.
Hey, who are you calling a pit bull?
Nobody.
It's like good cop, bad cop.
Is this conversation over?
For now it is.
I've been meaning to ask.
What's up?
Is it true that Liverin came along on the search mission?
Liverin. Okay, that's her name. Thank you for reminding me, Fragile. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was it. Uber Eats girl. But yeah, Liverin.
I've got your back.
Why don't they just develop something like an infinite magazine? Oh no, I was just getting into the groove.
I still don't know, like, who's, like... I feel like she's being blackmailed. She is, right.
Better relax.
That's
low.
right. I
Fully
remember that
active.
now.
Just wait until I
remember-
should
I push a little harder?
Basically, I think her teammate or her squad mate's being held hostage. It's something like that. Yeah, it is a black company, a Kuroshi.
I'll do it
Kuroshi.
right away.
Normally, I just go after the boss, but one, we can get the burst, and two, best to just get rid of all the
Sorry to break it
distractions.
to you, but this is the
Roar,
end.
Should I
Red
push a
Hood.
little harder?
It is a dark company. Yep. I just hate all those gig apps. I try to avoid them.
Class is
I
over.
feel like
What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
I try to avoid using them whenever possible, just because I don't agree with their practices at all. I hate the fact that I've become so cynical even though I'm in tech, I've become so cynical about it. I'll get better at it eventually, or I'll make the technology I want to make. Anyway, I'm gonna attempt Nihilister again. All right, everybody, send your luck to say so. She needs it. She can do it. We believe in you. Defeat the Nihilister. Defeat the heretic, Nihilister. Does her under her pants say noob? It says noob right there. Is it like the brand name, or? I've got a really small dick, but I'm not a woman. Oh, I'm sorry, say so. I believe in you. Everyone give him your luck. I apologize, say so. Golden Nasai. Anyway. Moving on. Good luck. You got this. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. Did Liverin participate in the search mission as well?
Yes. Why?
Did she say why?
Huh? I think it was something about how she was tired of living a life pleasing others and wanted to do something worthwhile. Was that it?
Yeah, more or less.
Is that so? Okay. Thank you.
Fragile walks ahead.
Looks like Liverin didn't tell Fragile that she was coming up to the surface.
Nope.
Apparently not.
Who volunteers to go on a search mission and doesn't notify their fellow squad members? Sounds suspicious to me. Something foul is afoot, I say.
I don't see anything weird about it. You go off and eat pudding on your own and don't tell me.
You bet I don't tell you. Otherwise, you'd steal my chocolate bars.
It's not stealing if I tell you I'm going to eat them.
That's true.
What's the point of telling me when I'm not there?
Oh, well, maybe that's not true.
The point is that I kept you in the loop.
But she wasn't there to be in said loop. Neon, your logic is fascinating.
If I'm not physically there to stop you, then you're just talking to yourself and stealing.
It's better than being a thief who keeps mum.
My brain hurts. All right, moving on.
A thief is a thief. Plain and simple.
First, Liverin was obsessed with the messages. Then she comes up here and keeps it a secret from our own squad mates. I don't like it.
It may be for personal reasons we don't understand. Fortunately, it hasn't had much of an impact on the mission so far. Until we glean more information, it's impossible to ascertain what potential risks there might be.
Seriously, we've been betrayed enough for several lifetimes.
Fair enough. Still, I'll look into this.
Good call. Let's hit him with the commander's devilish charms. Just don't go holding their hands or doing anything lovey-dovey.
That Rappy's like, hand holding? Where?
Yes, that's not allowed.
Yes, Rappy, I understand. All right. She's gotten so much more like, first with Liverin, like, he's married. Like, I am? Oh my god, I've been married. And I have 2 lovely children.
Proceeding to
Oh
target.
my god, what am I doing being a commander? I should be with my
I'll follow
family.
along.
That cracked me up. Man, Rappy's certainly gone for the better. Recording 1. Harmony Cube discovered. Harmony's Cube discovered. Damn it, wasn't this a candidate for the Ark? Why did that darn whale bring us here? Where's the commander? Melted? Ugh, humans. Straight up no chance of a double back. Let's deal with the raptures around us first. They must protect the Harmony Cube! A Harmony Cube on the surface is extremely rare. We must protect it at all costs. I didn't realize how forbidden or rare that technology is that we have. Because we got a bunch of cubes.
Oh, right. Not.
Are you ready? Then let's go.
You want me to go there?
Straight up, no chance of a double back for sure, Golden, for sure. By the way, Golden, I'm glad you had a good time on your yacht,
Are you in
your
danger?
boat trip.
Let me at him.
So you were out at sea for like a couple days, is that right? Seemed like you were out there for like a week,
Oh, no.
maybe like 4 or 5
I was
days.
just getting into the groove.
Hope you had a good
Fully
time.
active.
How was the food?
Just wait until I become.
I heard like one of the
Target.
reasons people do
Ahead.
that stuff is like the
Fire at
food's
will.
pretty good. Feeling like a pig? Aw, why? I mean, that's half the reason you go on vacation, so you can eat whatever the hell you want. Like when I go back to the States, I'm gonna get me some Raisin Canes. I'm gonna pig out on some canes. I'm gonna get a grease-ass burger that's gonna make me feel like shit.
Sorry to break it
I'm gonna
to
be
you,
happy.
This is the end.
Eat so much, bro. Y'all, I had like 3 mains and 2 desserts. That's a lot. That is a lot to pack down.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
They had a pizza. They had like a all-you-can-eat pizza bar. What kind of pizza though? Was it Mediterranean style, or was it like Neapolitan style, or was it New York style?
Encounter.
Was it deep dish?
I'll follow along.
I'm very curious about this, but yeah, like desserts. Like
You can leave
I
this
remember
to
that
me.
first trip.
Trust me.
I remember when I went to Europe last year. There's like pepperoni cheese and the third change every night. Oh, okay.
Reload.
I remember when I went to Europe last
I was
year,
just getting into the
and that
groove.
first
Fully
night in
active.
England, I was like,
Just wait
they gave
until I become.
my travel agent hooked me up with a hotel that had like a per diem, or like a special where like I had like a 90 British
They're
pound.
all down.
I had 90 pound a night per diem for the hotel bar and restaurant. And that first night, I ordered like a gin and tonic. I got a salad, a huge ass steak, and a dessert. And I was still like, I was stuffed, but it was really good.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
Duty. It's a queen. It's a king's duty.
Are you ready? Then let's go.
All right, here we go.
Proceeding to target.
That sounds good. I'm glad you had a good time though, Knight. And don't worry.
You've exited the tunnel.
The thing is, like, with those kind of nights, as long as it's not every night, you can get that. You can bounce back easily. Weight loss and stuff like that, and health is just a discipline and like moderation thing, mostly. I don't like people who are like, you got to give up all of this. It's like, no, you don't. You just don't have to eat it. You just don't eat it all the fucking time. Maybe, and you'll still be fine. You know.
Seems like this place was originally a metropolis. Although the density of the crystals makes it difficult to discern what kind of city it was.
No, I don't know. I guess so. But like, given the skyscrapers, it's got to be at least like one of the, like a major metropolis. Something I'm thinking like something along the lines of like a Denver or a Chicago or something.
You've been moving underground for a while, and I'm unable to track your coordinates exactly. The concentration of crystals here is very high. Be careful not to make prolonged contact with them. From here on out, all you have to do is follow the tracking device that was given to hammering. Look in front of you.
Following Shifty's instructions, I gaze up ahead. Even at this considerable distance, the crystal cluster is still a majestic sight to behold.
So, that's the crystal cluster.
Sure is, Fragile.
It's not as luminous as I imagined it would be.
Based on the location, it's highly probable that that's the same crystal cluster that the away team was in. Let's get closer.
We walk towards the crystal cluster. In stark contrast to before, there's no trace of light or heat emanating from it that would prevent us from getting closer. Once we have closed enough distance, we realize it's broken.
Yes, there's hardly any light left.
There's a space inside it.
And there's something like a lever here.
That's it. That's a brake system.
Giga Drilly? Huh?
Are you talking to Drilly?
It's a very primitive manual brake. Just a moment. Initiating deduction.
Or analysis, either way.
Deduction complete.
What's with all the fancy words? You just thought for a second.
Pulling that lever will release the brake and cause the crystal cluster to travel down the elevator shaft. Well, not travel down.
Plummet? Descend into hell? What do you mean?
More like fall down.
Yeah, that works.
Either way, I believe it uses this tunnel as a passageway. The tunnel is L-shaped, and the crystal seemed to have come down here like it was riding a slide. It spat itself out the other end, crashed here, and incurred some damage.
So it broke from the impact? Then what about the people who were stuck inside it? Are they still in one piece?
I sure hope so. But the fact that we haven't spoken out about a body or anything leads me to believe that they got out. I think they're still okay.
How do you know that?
Look here. I point to a TV partially buried in the floor.
Huh? What about it? What does a TV have to do with our current situation?
Everything. No, actually.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's got Boom installed on it.
She's alive. She's alive and well.
So they're safe. Not only that, but they're apparently relaxed enough to enjoy gaming.
I suppose so, but still, Hammering's still got those shards in her, and that's my bigger concern, right? Like, last chapter, she got some crystal fragments in her, and I think Oleg was able to pull out the bigger ones, but she still had micro particles in her, which could still be very dangerous if I feel if they're not left alone. If they're left alone, that's what's concerning me more than anything right now.
Huh?
I wouldn't be so sure. They might be in more danger than you think.
You still tried, say so. Don't worry, you'll get him next time.
For Oleg, installing Boom is easier than breathing. Okay, maybe not that easy, but I'm just saying that she can do it in a snap.
Yeah, she's like the expert at like putting like an RKO out of nowhere. She can just do it in any situation.
What are you doing?
It's not just her either. It seems the others are safe as well. They've stopped at the level which gives out the most health recovery items in the entire game.
Okay.
Sounds like a bit of a stretch to me.
It's Alex's last will and testament.
Okay, she's well. Is she alive or dead? I'm getting mixed signals here.
Do you even know what that phrase actually means?
I don't know.
Anyway, what you're saying is that everyone is okay?
Most likely.
But why aren't they here?
Good question.
I'd say it had something to do with those things.
I spin around and see a group of raptures rising from the debris off in the distance.
They're getting better and better at sneaking up on us.
Everyone, prepare for battle.
Can I attack now?
You sure can, sweetie. Go nuts.
Oh no, I was just getting into the
Do it
groove.
right away.
Fully active.
Just wait until I become an adult.
harder?
Rappy told me so.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end. Let's keep the momentum going.
Boom. Red is still super strong. All right.
Class is over. What do you say we go back and
All
enjoy
right.
the festival
So
again?
now we know they're alive. We gotta
Any
track them
doubt.
down.
However, the noise from the encounter has alerted all nearby raptures in the vicinity.
Great.
You can't stay there for long.
Let's do what we have to do and get out. Oleg, Liverin, and Hammering clearly came along with the crystal cluster. They installed Boom on the TV in front of us and left a message by proceeding to a certain stage.
Okay, so the stage has the most health recovery items. What if the message is something related to, like, we found like a hospital or a place with like medical equipment? Because maybe they're thinking like, well, we need to take out those crystals and we're gonna need like some sort of surgical equipment to like a scalpel or a fine pair of tweezers something like that. Maybe that's where they're going?
I don't know if this is worth pointing out, but I believe they managed to evade the Rapture attack and make an escape. We have not encountered any signs that would point to their demise or being injured,
No.
so the chances of their having survived are high.
Yeah.
Our next move should be to follow the signal emitted by Hammering's tracking device.
The signal being picked up by the tracker shows it's not too far from you. The only thing which is concerning is that there is no sign of movement.
That is concerning.
Hammering. I'll take the lead. Everyone, follow me.
I was losing defense on the PvP. I forgot to set my defense. That would do it. That would do it. Fragile moves hurriedly. All right, let's move.
Brake. Brake.
She's really obsessed with that brake.
An object which uses friction to either slow down or fix a certain speed.
What are you saying?
Brake. 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 Brake.
Clearly something's in Trani's head about that.
Troni, I don't think it's a good idea to talk to yourself while using the comms equipment. It's a bit distracting.
Maybe, but she's also trying to like think things through. She's rubber ducking with us. Also, Fragile, why are you crying, sweetie? Are you okay? She just seems like a very anxious. She's a very anxious character, but she's crying. I'm like, oh, what's wrong, dear?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I was just trying to sort out my thoughts.
What are you thinking about?
Why would that hunk of crystal have a brake system on it?
Good question.
That's, so that it could be transported, perhaps?
How do you mean?
You set the brakes to fix it in place, then gather as much electricity as you want. Once you've achieved your goal, you release the brakes and send it here through the elevator.
So what you're saying is they were kind of using it as like a giant battery with the rail system as a way to transport it quickly?
I've seen something similar to this when I worked at the logistics center. Like the ladder on a fire truck. Although, in this case, the act of transportation itself seems rather haphazard.
What cause would they have to move it to another location?
It's a giant power source. It's a giant battery with like unlimited power. So I'm guessing it's used to charge both the city and the outpost.
I'm not sure. Perhaps because it could serve some function here?
Go on.
That crystal contains a whole bunch of electricity. There had to be some reason it couldn't be utilized in the crystal cluster's previous location. Perhaps, it had to be taken to something that could generate electricity in bulk. I'm not sure.
No, I mean,
The basic principle
plausible.
behind moving something is to get it to a location where it can be put to good use.
So there must be something around here which requires a whole lot of electricity to operate.
Fragile, you're in the transportation squad, right?
Yes.
You're pretty bright. Not to say that I thought people in the transportation squad would be dim.
No offense taken.
oh, there's a smile. There we go.
I'm always looking for ways to prove myself. And I have a keen interest in theories and their application. To be honest, I haven't had much work lately.
Oh, sorry to hear that. So,
Times are
can
tough.
I ask you, what's your theory as to why that crystal cluster has a brake system?
Considering the heretics are nearby, it could have something to do with them.
You think so?
I think it's quite likely.
Well, whoever it is, it's impressive what they managed to pull off.
Sure is.
Also, there's one more thing I can't figure out.
What's that?
So Liverin and Alec were stuck in the crystal. With their butts hanging out.
Didn't need to add that part, but also correct.
Excuse me?
You heard her. Did she stutter?
Oh yeah, they were full on mooning us.
How embarrassing.
Jeez.
Don't worry, they were fully clothed.
Commander, don't tell me you saw it as well?
I didn't mean to.
You saw the buttocks of someone you're not even dating? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Again, like, I didn't mean to. Kind of just happened.
No more butt talk. That's not what's important.
I find it incredibly important.
You know what? She's right. Butts are important.
The question is, why were they only showing their rear ends?
Can we at least try to get this conversation back on track?
Rappy's like, can we please stop talking about butts for 1 second? To which I would say, Rappy, sweet summer child, game is NIKKE. Butts are kind of like 50% of the marketing. It's a hip and thigh person. There you go. There must have been some sort of kind of doorway that closed in on them.
Yes, that makes sense.
The only thing that comes to mind is like, why would they be in that position? Is like, maybe they saw something, or they were like trying to reach into like a narrow passage that kind of closed in on them, around them. Because it felt like to me when I first saw that, like maybe the crystal was trying to absorb them, so it kind of enclosed around them a little bit. That's the only thing I can think of. There must have been an opening in the crystal cluster which revealed the break. And we all know what that would have caught Elleg's attention immediately.
She was probably bending over to take a closer look and
Yes.
was yelling out to Liverin, who was right beside her, to come take a peek.
Something like that could make sense.
Alec was probably vibrating with excitement, and I'm sure that made Liverin all the more curious.
Well, Elleg would be like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? I want to know. Liverin, I guess, could be convinced to lean in. And that's when the crystal cluster began to move.
Before it could be transported, the door closed on them and they both got stuck. The worst case scenario is that some crystals may have pierced their abdominal areas.
Yeah.
However, what truly worries me is the notion that someone may be controlling this crystal.
Yeah, and we might have an inkling or a suggestion. Maybe not a suggestion. We might have a possible person who knows how to do that.
That there's another entity manipulating this mechanism and operating the crystal like a machine.
What's the possibility that this territory belongs to that pilgrim who was carrying a coffin?
Hi. Not only did she seem hostile, but she also appeared to be controlling the crystals. I think there's a high probability that we'll be seeing her here.
Hostile. You think so?
Huh?
Let's keep moving, Shifty. How far until we reach the tracking device?
You're close. You'll be arriving soon.
I'll take the lead.
Drilly takes long strides, her pace almost at a run. You know, the thing I was thinking about with the tracking device is like, if it's motionless, it could be that Hammering lost it, or the other option I hope is not what's happening. But you know, this is NIKKE, so there's always a possibility.
Bless her soul. She's trying to run, but she's slow as a snail. If there was only a booster on her drills. Neon, can it, would you?
We can install a booster later. Alright.
Proceeding to target.
Well,
Come on, let's go.
look at this. The way it looks, it kind of looks like an airport with like the central term. This kind of looks like an airport to me with like the central terminal, and then these are all the little like ports. Maybe that's just me. Okay. As much as I want to keep going, I think I might have to call it here shortly.
Want me to go there?
It is a work night, and I got some stuff to do. And we're almost... It's just a little bit of a shorter stream than normal, but circumstances being what they are, I don't know how much farther we'll get or anything like that. So I think we'll just call it there. But let's see here. We'll continue this. I'm glad to know that at least now we have enough firepower to keep going. I posted the talk earlier for you to see what I saw as I unfolded. Let's see on the Discord. Thank you. Thank you for joining that. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, that's good. I'll have to read that later. All right. Well, let's do a little cleanup here. I got time for maybe, I can do time for maybe a little bit more. Let's see if we can do this a little bit more. All right. Got our 60 points for the day. I like this song. I don't understand it, but it's good. Well, I can actually finish off Cinderella. Hi, Cindy. How you doing? I feel like my appearance is somewhat lacking today. What do you think is the problem? Well, I don't know which one's the right one. They sound kind of similar to me when it comes to Cinderella, but she's also like, she also doesn't seem to like straight up narcissism or kiss ass. So I feel like 2 is, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like 1 is way too much. I would pick 2. You seem beautiful as ever to me. No. Consider how often I look into the mirror. I can notice the minutest changes. I'm telling you that I'm not as beautiful as I was yesterday. But why? I like Cinderella, but I fear like with me and Helm, we're gonna get a lot of misunderstandings, which kind of sucks because like, oh man, I really like this character, but I don't seem to vibe with them. You ever have that? You guys have characters who are like, I really like you, but like, I guess we don't vibe for whatever reason. I feel like that's with me and Cindy, and unfortunately Helm as well, even though I'm a big fan of Helm. Like last year's like end of year wrap up, NIKKE's like, the person you had the most fights was with Helm. Like, that sucks. Grave is fixing the coffin that she always carries around. Oh, hi. I'll be done with this in a moment. Yeah, how they look, but they get the wrong vibes. Yeah, or just like, you know, like, oh, I like you, and you seem like a nice person, but we just don't seem to meet eye to eye, right? We just don't seem to see eye to eye. I've had that happen. Just like, that kind of sucks, but like it happens, for sure. What is it? Why are you staring at the coffin like that? I want to see what's like the lay inside it. You want to go into the coffin? You? Personally? It's okay if I can't. You look so disappointed. I have no idea why you're so intent on lying inside there, but if you'd like to, go ahead. I appreciate you being so open with me. I head inside the coffin. It turns out to be much cozier than expected. Good to know, I guess. All right. I think on that we will call it for now, because I got other stuff to do. I don't know. Listen, I was curious, okay? At least she was nice about it. She didn't freak out or anything. All right. All right. So I think we're gonna start wrapping up here. But like what I've been doing lately, and I kind of been liking it, is I'm sure I can only do this because it's such a small community for now, but I like to just give shout outs to everybody who showed up today. So first and foremost, thanks to Soup. He got first for the day. So thanks to Soup for joining us. If you're still out there, buddy, thanks so much for being with me today. Golden, thanks so much for being with us. Copy, always great to see you. And our newest person, Say So, thanks for joining us tonight. I hope we get to see you a little bit more often. Hopefully we'll see you around. Thanks for joining the Discord as well. I'm trying to be more active in there, but like, you know, things like work and other stuff kind of keeps me going, but I am trying to be more regular in there. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be chill. So next time will be same time on Thursday, and we will continue our playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Okay. By the way, I'm your robe. Anyway, before Naga's robe completely slips off, let's just get to the point where I hope we'll see you Thursday. I usually stream Mondays, Thursday, Friday evenings, and then on Saturday, I call it Long Stream Saturday. We try to play long string games. That's usually where I put like RPGs or things that like can't be done and have to be done in bigger chunks. So that's when I usually do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I know 100% I won't be around Friday. That's okay. Thursday will be good, and Saturday will be good. But anyway, I hopefully we'll see you around more often. Monster Hunter, yep, I knew it, the big one. Yep, that's the big one, right? I hope you have a good time with it. As much as I like RPGs and stuff, Monster Hunter has never been my thing. It just doesn't really appeal to me. But that's okay. It's not for me. It doesn't have to be. Is Monhun with the friends. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoy your Monhun. I'm sure I'm going to be seeing a lot of the streamers I watch being consumed by Monhun for at least the next month. I myself am looking forward to April because 2 huge RPGs that I'm looking forward to are coming out, and I can't wait to play them, and I'm going to stream them. That'll be fun. All right, but my throat is dry. It is a work night. I need to probably get ready to go to bed soon and all that shit. So I'm going to call us there. But thanks to everybody who showed up tonight. Appreciate it. Hope to see you on Thursday. We'll continue the fight for Gallia. But until then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Teitoku! Itekimasu! Bye.